and check my audio levels. I can't test this, so hopefully I'm not too loud, but we'll make it work. Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of FF. Because that's what we're going to call it, and that's what we're going to stick with it. My apologies that this video is not live, and it's going to be coming out Saturday instead of Friday. We're having extreme technical difficulties. From what I do not know, but I have given it a good solid 30-minute work, and I can't find a workaround, so instead we're just going to record it and upload it later. So my apologies. I do hope you can forgive me. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and I said go ahead twice. See how I'm feeling, everyone. Well, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, starting with the top person on my Discord side, which would be Intermid.
Hi everybody, I'm Ray. This feels really weird to do this when we're not live. And I play the 15-year-old human cleric Arid Serona, who is currently hiding under a manhole cover.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's great. Next up would be Aspen.
Hello everyone. My name is Ness, the fighter tiefling Aspen Lacuna, who is currently hiding a weird house with two other people, kind of wondering what the heck is going on.
And next up is somebody that I don't know because I'm not on Discord. It is
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your time zone. My name is Ellie, and I play the Eldarin Ranger Corfel Bessefel, who is genuinely considering changing his name to Ezio Auditore de Firenze.
I've felt that since day one. And Cinder.
Hi everyone, I'm Allie, and I am the voice of Cinder Avalon, and my character is a sorceress elven princess. I apologize for not being here last session. I was at a convention. It was called Otakon. Check it out for next year. It's the largest convention in the East Coast of America.
I thought that was Anime Boston.
Anime Boston is on the Northeast. East Coast
sure.
is
So
Otakon.
just east. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. Next, that would be.
Oh wait, hold on. Side note, I'm also sick. Sorry for that. Okay, good then. Go on.
And then we have a Maxwell.
Hello there, I'm Duskers. I'm playing Maxwell Belmont, the Maxwell Belmont. Yeah.
There.
Gonna either die today or kill some things today.
Probably both. And hello everybody, you can't see me today, my apologies, but I am your Dungeon Master, Asher Yachts, also known as Animaster Kai. I'm having a really off day after this whole thing. I recommend to all streamers, do not be the person who creates the game, who does the live streaming, and has the YouTube channel, and does the music. Don't do it. Too many jobs for one person to do it. Things go wrong. It makes you frustrated, but I'm ready for some D and mother-loving, absolute sparkling D&D. And we have our fantastic Ray, who will be doing our review. Which, Ray, what music would you like for your review?
I'll leave that up to you. You are the DM, also known as the god in this universe.
Take that as a compliment and an insult.
Wait a second, the DM is a pantheon?
It is now.
It is yours to come out.
They are the god of fuck-ups.
Okay, so this is probably going to be a bit of a long one. I apologise. In a land far, far away, well, far, far below, in the Underdark specifically, our adventurers wake up in the faint candlelight because our hosts ironically become blinded when any light is shed. We wake up slowly to a sitting Aspen, who starts off the slow trail of everyone leaving our low-lit room in favour of the bar. It is here we learn that the water in the Underdark is black and alcohol makes you cough more than an overly polite English gentleman. And while Max tries to encourage everyone to become morning drinkers, a 4-foot tall, dark, cloaked figure interrupts us and sees if we are busy. It is here we get our spoils for retrieving the spider key. They are the best spoils ever, ladies and gentlemen. Not gold, not magic items, but it is Mr. Popcorn's popcorn. After all the excitement of the sweet treats, a map is placed on the table and our next mission is given to us. We have to kill the Lady of the Fang. Who is that, you ask? Go back to last week's session because I'm running out of time for this recap and it is already very, very long. We learned the key is a magical key that with spider's venom, the blood of a mortal, and a piece of the homeowner can open any door that belongs to said homeowner. We are given 3 circlets of comprehend language and amethyst gems that make us look like drow. And after a quick lesson of how to act around a female drow, we depart to kill the Lady of the Fang. We will walk for a while underground and then into the town and come across 2 women fighting, and the victor is, naturally, the Lady of the Fang. So we obviously follow her back to her place. It's a pretty simple house, actually. We see blood on the ground and think, hey, the key should be good to go now because this is her blood. So we scrape the blood off of the ground with said key. Until Aspen convinces us we can get more blood where the fight in town happened. And because Airmen and Aspen had a brain fart, we went along with this plan while the others were more sensible and looked around the property. As we all meet up again outside this house, we realise our mistake with the blood, and luckily we did not wipe off the original blood from the key, so small miracles. We decide to group off in little groups and search the property. Ahmed follows Corfell, who knocks on a random door, which is open, and a small story is created. It seems to be going well, until one of them puts her foot in it, and the pair are forced to, Assassin's Creed style, try to outrun 25 drow. Corfell then decides to break apart, so now they are both being chased by a small swarm, which they both luckily escape from, with Corfell ending up hiding in a cart, completely Assassin's Creed style, and Ahmed in the gutter system. And all this time we are thinking, where is Cinder? And now it is the time for plugging the true talents of this live stream. Mr. Kevin McLeod and Tim. Just Tim. You can find all the amazing music, sound effects, and audio from incomtech.com and tabletopaudio.com. Thank you both so very much, and make sure you check them out. And now, back to the DM.
Yay!
I told you it was very long. I do apologize.
That was really good, though.
Yeah.
That was
Congrats.
really good.
I'm so glad I wasn't on camera because I was laughing through half of that. I muted myself because I'm like, nope. You get an inspirational point. That was absolutely fantastic. Thank you.
Woo!
Good job, man. I like to reward hard work. So there you go. There's an inspirational point. I'll run with it. Oh, that's good. Thanks. Do I have to DM? Like, can we just leave it on that note?
Yeah, sure.
Game's over, guys. Sorry.
Congratulations.
That's great. Awesome. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Wow. Okay. I've lost it. Okay. So, right off the bat, I need to apologize to half the group, but actually no. We're gonna make this a public thing. I would like to ask for everybody but Cinder to go ahead and mute themselves for this beginning aspect of the campaign.
Alrighty.
Once that has been done, Cinder, are you still there?
Still here.
All right, then. As was once said, left off earlier the morning before, you were requested to follow the drow that has been yet to be named with them outside of what appears to be this hideout. On looking to Corfell for permission, you went with this drow an hour or so before the rest of the group actually woke up. And that's where we're going to take off right from that point. As he leads you down the sewer system, you follow him very eye opened, checking out the corners, making sure you're very aware of what's around you.
Skeptical.
Skeptical, if you are sure. Feeling the water sink into your boots a little bit down the crevices of where it's tied. The smell's not too bad down here as the water appears to be a little bit more fresh. And he leads you down wearing his same dark cloak. You hear the splashing of the water around you. You walk for 30 minutes, hour, 2 hours. You walk. It'd be a little bit uneasy for how long you've been walking in, and not a single word has been said, or at least he has yet spoken. Pardon my bad English. Do you wish to say or do anything, or do you just continue to follow?
She's gonna say something.
Okay.
So we've been walking a long time. Where are we going? And why is it only me that you needed?
I wanted to show you something. bit of a distance. But this is the safest way.
And you couldn't let me and my teammates know about it? It had only to be me.
It was meant for you. I don't believe this would influence the rest of the group as it would influence you. And he hasn't turned back. He's still continuing to walk as you speak.
And she just kind of nods and goes, all right.
Thank you for trusting me.
Mm-hmm.
And begins to walk in. You begin to go up an incline. And it starts getting very steady and begins to hit sort of 90-degree angles as you're going up, and then boom, you hit to the right, and you're constantly kind of going upwards now, so flat or down. And it goes like this for another hour. And you've been going up very steep to the point where you hit this ladder. And he begins to climb up the ladder, and there's no manhole cover. In fact, it's just a grate, and he kind of twists the entire grate to the side and moves it and picks it up and kind of pushes over onto the side of the street, and he climbs out, and you see a hand pierce the dark light from above of what appears to be that same greenish purplish mist fog. You're still not sure exactly what it is, as he reaches down to assist you if you shall require it or accept it.
No, Cinder's gonna keep doing it herself.
Alright. That is... He assumed as much, but he wanted to extend a gesture, as it were. As you do climb out... I'm sorry, I just wanted to miss something real quick. And... climbing from the ladder, you get up, and it appears to be on a slight cliff, it looks like, almost like the side of the city that appears to be the backside. An area that you have yet to be on, and it's just a little side street. Puts the grate back on and begins to walk around this building. As you kind of follow, you see it's still next to the side of the mountain itself, and it hasn't been carved out yet. And he just begins to climb. And do you wish to follow?
Yes.
And you can see that where this tower is there's a tower right next to this kind of place that hasn't been carved out yet. It begins to climb up the side of the wall and then jump onto the tower itself. As you kind of follow, you jump into this tower. Stone tower still being kind of carved out. It still hasn't been fully fleshed out and become the marvelous structure of the Drow as you've seen before. And it just begins to walk up a very just ornate staircase going up in a spiral. As you kind of walk up, you're going up quite high. And once you get to the top, you can see there's still scatter out spikes that have been sticking out that haven't been chiseled off. And like almost like game planks around it to help carve out the rest of the area and the roof. He walks out onto one and kind of sits down, lets his feet dangle. You follow him out or no? Peering by the edge itself, you're about 100 feet up.
Okay. Yeah. Cautiously and slowly, she'll follow.
Do you sit down and let your legs dangle, or do you not go past the edge?
No. Oh, she's gonna lean against, like, the back.
The view back there, you'll not get to see what I see. I highly recommend you stand out here. I trust your balance as well.
So, here's the thing. If I sit down, how do I know you're not gonna push me to my death?
How do I know you will not do the same to me? I took a leap of trust. You could have shot me in the back this entire time.
And yet I haven't.
And yet I have yet to turn you in as well. I will return if stand where you are if you wish to switch places.
So she just kind of goes, and she slowly sits down.
Okay. You sit down next to him?
But
Out on the stage.
Yeah, she's kind of shaking though.
Yeah,
Like
that's-
she's very nervous and very uneasy about this.
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh, acrobatics.
You're
is
walking
over
on
here.
this game plank, essentially. That's enough.
11.
Yeah, you're a little shaky, but you do kind of go over and can sit down. When you sit down, you kind of grab this stonework game plank and kind of hold on. And you kind of sit there, and he remains silent. And you sit there for about 5, 15, 20 minutes pass as you just kind of stand, as you just sit there quietly. You do feel a breeze here, which is strange. Since you've been in here, there's been no air, no breeze, no moving of the elements down here, just stillness. But up here, there's a breeze, and it blows against your face. And now you've kind of noticed nobody's really paid attention. The weather here is quite nice. It's so, like, for the Americans, my apologies, it's a nice, like, 70 degrees down here with a slight breeze. And now that you actually feel the breeze from this height, it's interesting. It's calm. It's freeing, if you will. You've been, what's the word I'm looking for? You've been stuck in these tight spaces, all cramped, and then to feel this openness, it's nice. It's a relieving feeling. And another 10 and 15 minutes go by. He kind of pulls something out of his cloak and hands it over to you. And you can see it's a long, slender piece of pipe that appears to be from some sort of thin metal material with lenses in the center. AKA telescope.
What is it?
Telescope.
Oh, okay.
And he hands it to you and just points out. And where you're kind of looking out with area now, you can see you're almost at near the top of the city, but off to the right side. You can see the area they've carved out, from where you started way back, hundreds of yards out. The open area, the puddles of water, the great large city, and its steps going down to the floor. And he points out to where be the entrance of this kind of large stone gate. Do you look?
Yes.
Okay. Because you have the telescope, I'm not making you make a perception check. But your vision is focused on this area. You kind of get tunnel vision from looking into this. As you look down at the gate, you see a mass of people, of drow, of humans. Mixed in are once in a while a couple of dwarves and maybe a gnome. You can see the chains wrapped around their necks, their wrists, down to their ankles. Only be able to move a couple of inches at a time, just shuffling. And you can see them shuffling them out of the city. You can see they all have pickaxes in their hands, shovels, barrels, wheelbarrows, ropes. They're just being shuffled out like cattle. Even though you can't hear it, but when you see it, you can see the silhouette of a whip, and when you can see it crack. Though you can't hear the crack in your mind, you hear that whoosh. You hear it strikes one of the backs of the humanoids as you see blood splat out from it. And a cry out from the person, that no voice actually reaches you. One of the people actually fall down. The humanoid appears to be a young woman. Can't really pick out the features, though. The clothing's tattered and been dulled and grayed over from the dust. As she begins to get up, one of the drow kind of come over. And it looks like they're going to help her up, then all of a sudden you just see a sword come out and stab straight through her abdomen and out her back. No, they do not. Go ahead.
Nope, finish.
As you see, as soon as the woman drops dead and lifeless, you would think that they would release them from their chains, but instead they force the rest of them to drag her by the trains against the ground. What would you like to do?
As she's watching, Cinda's jaw kind of drops and she gasps slightly. Like she's can't really pull away yet. And then when she does, she just kind of puts the telescope down to her lap and she squeezes it in her hands.
As you release the telescope and you kind of bring it down, you can see he's already pointing now to another section of the city.
And she looks through it to that section.
In this area, you can see an open courtyard next to a very large, what appears to be like a 3-story spire. You can see small buildings surrounding it, and in this courtyard, you see essentially you would automatically think of what would be a monastery, a monk monastery, of where you can see many drow all beginning to do different forms with their hands, being low on their knees. You can see some practicing with blades against dummies. Others are using bow and arrows. You can see other ones using their pure fists. And then you look over to the right, and you can see they're having duels, and they're fighting each other. And you can see this is like not ordinary sparring. They are not holding back. You can see the fist fighters going in and fully hitting each other. You can see blood dripping down their chins, their face, their nose, their ears. You can see one kid actually jumps up on top of another, grabs the arm, twists until you can see it break and go limp, bring up its fists, and go down and actually bust the front of their face open into their skull itself. You look to the right, you can see these two are dueling. One is dueling with this, appears to be this chain with a blade at the end of it. The other one's using a bow staff with a spear. A spear. I don't know what I'm talking about. A spear. As you can see them dueling it out, you can see the one with the chain does a lunge and throws it out, trying to catch their leg. But instead, the other one puts its spear down to the ground, wraps around it, flicks it back, causing the one with the chain to start staggering in front of them as they spin the spear around and stab them as they fall into their spear. Grab their head and drag them closer into the spear until they rip it out from behind them. You can see that they're training, but this training is if you fail, you're dead.
And Cinder just kind of puts down the telescope. Why are you showing me this? What is the meaning of this? I know they're being tortured. I don't need to see it again.
And then you can see as you pull it down, you can see he's already pouring it into another direction. You look?
She's like hesitant, but she does.
This is a bit of a different sight. It almost looks to be like a holy building. You can see the different spires, stained glass. And there's a window off to the side. You can peer just through it as it almost opens up a little bit. You can see inside there are children drow. Many of them are female, and they appear to be studying. Wearing different types of robes. They're not really dresses, it's more of tight-fitting robes and cloths that have been fitted together. You can see that they've been studying something. You can see different symbols. You can see teachers going down and teaching them, just like as if you were in your old school buildings. Teaching them exactly the same way. School books lay out on the front. Before you're even able to take anything else in, he just taps the telescope a little bit, moves to another direction, and you can see on the street there's drow children. Now this one's a mixture of boys and girls, and they're playing. You see that there's kind of like a ball that appears to be made of some sort of rubber as they've been kind of bouncing around. You can see them playing some sort of game of what it's almost like hacky sack in a way. You can see some of them are playing tag, chasing each other. Before you even take any more in, you can see, types it just slightly up, and you can see it appears to be like a shop. You can see an elder drow woman and man kind of standing in front of their glass watching these kids play. You can see their years have taken them, their hair beginning to gray. Though their skin's not wrinkled, you can still see the aging of the elves as their height begins to diminish. You can see them smiling, watching them. You can see that, in fact, the woman walks away and comes out and has baked goods and kind of starts passing them out. It looks appears to be somewhere like cookies.
She's looking at it, but she's talking.
Mm-hmm.
Is the city divided? Like one side is west and the other, and this happens to be the good side?
No, they are one and the same. You see, you have to understand our drow. We were not given a chance. This is our city. Yes, you've heard the horror stories. You've seen the slaves. You've seen the massacre of how we train. You've seen firsthand the dominance of the women here. You need to understand that was not our choice. We were tricked. Some of us, yes, still follow Loth. Do you know Loth, or do you just know what your elders tell you? Or have you studied it yourself?
Should I roll a history check for that?
Sure, go ahead, roll a history check. I was gonna say you make that decision yourself, but no. Okay, so you didn't pay attention to Loth. You really don't know what exactly the whole deal of what Loth is. So no, you know nothing.
So she just kind of says, I've only heard the horror stories of this place and the drow. I thought it was all you chose to be this way. Perhaps they were wrong.
Indeed. We were, how do you say, betrayed. Loth is not always known as Loth. You might know her as the Queen of Spiders. You might know her as a word that I just forgot. Hang on, I know her name. Where the hell? I wrote it down. I'm sorry, everybody, if one of the players knows the name. Say it. Damn it. Alright, hang on.
Whose name?
Loth. The name before it became Loth.
No.
I know it. This is killing me. I wrote it down, but because I'm confused. Oh, wait. Oh, where is it? Hi. Alright, screw it. Well, also known as insert name here. There's another name that you wouldn't know. That's what she used to go by. Sorry, everybody. I'm so mad at myself for not having that. Loth's original. Okay. I don't care. I'm not looking it up. I don't have time. You'll recognize that name. That was always what she went by. Loth is what she became when her husband cast her to the abyss, you see. Her husband, she planned to kill her husband, to take over all of the Elvish people. She in fact turned Elistrahi and her son against her father. Well, Elistrahi didn't turn, but she gave her a bow that would only strike her father. Her father was able to strike down and cast her into the abyss, where she conquered and killed a demon lord, where she became a deity and a demon lord. You understand this?
I do. There is. Sorry, what?
Oh, go ahead.
Isn't there one female drow who rules over this entire land?
That is Loth.
Have you not thought to overthrow her?
You asking to overthrow a deity, or are you asking to overthrow the one that rules here? Oh, Strahi! That's her name! Sorry, came to me. You recognize the Strahi. Sorry.
The way of the royals go, if you don't like how someone is treating you, be it a deity or just a ruler, you overthrow them. That's how it's always been. It's in the books.
I don't think you understand what a deity is, Yacinta. A deity cannot be killed unless it's a lesser deity, which Loth is. You understand, you will have to go against most of the drow people, as when Loth was cast out of the Elven Plane, we too were passed out. We were forgotten, we were cursed. We once walked the plains together, and now we fight, and your kind degrade us and call us peasants and rats. We are no different from you. We were forced, tricked, and now we are forced to be down here, cursed with this eternity of failure.
She kind of looks down at the telescope in her hands. And she's just kind of remembering everything she was taught. And she looks up and says, well, I guess there's only one thing to do. Overthrow her.
I love your enthusiasm, your into spirit, but you are asking for death, as you will have to destroy this entire kingdom. And I tell you now, your people above cannot stop them.
My
Not for
people
now.
above don't know what's going on down here. They only know what's been told. Now that I know the truth, history can be changed and things can be better for you guys.
This is a better turnout than I thought, but you must understand, we have spies, and you have spies. I doubt a single person saying they don't know what's going down here. I'm sure your father and his father before him know what's down here. And yes, we are people who are dangerous, and yes, we are people of slaves. But we are not all like that, but there's no way we can change. And no one side is willing to barter, meet into middle, as it would mean all-out war. But if I could have changed the heart of one surface elf, sister high elf, if you will, that would be enough for me.
In more ways than one, I am not alone. I have my teammates. And I have a friend. I am going to help out your kingdom. I am going to take on... how do you say her name?
Elistrahi or Lolth? You know her as Elistrahi, but the lady's name has been changed to Lolth. That's Elistrahi. Ah! That's not it! It is! Is it Elistrahi?
Astrani?
No, I've gotten the name wrong. It's
Araushni.
Al-Rashne, or Need, if you're
Yeah.
British.
The-
Al-Rashne. Elistrahi's a different god, I've been saying this entire time.
That's
Sorry.
her daughter.
Yeah.
Aroshne?
Oh, I'm so messed up today. I'm sorry, everybody.
Either way, Cinder says she's going to overthrow and take the place. Just overthrow her.
I hate names. I hate dating. I die. Al-Rashne. Al-Rashne, that's it. Anywho.
Arashne.
Yeah. Well, for now, let's get you back to your friends, get you back to the surface, and when it's time, I look forward to your return to liberate. If that time shall ever come, and for not, I will not hold it against you.
I'm going to take this challenge. I'm going to change things. I am Cinder Avalon,
Then I would
and
look,
I am going to take over.
and I would ask you to look into Our Lady Elistrahi, the one I've been saying, but a different person. I know what I'm talking about, everybody. Look her up on the surface. You might not find much, but she may be able to help you.
I will do just that.
Well, let's get you back to your friends. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for showing me. You've changed my point of view for the better.
And he holds out a hand. I know this
And she
is
takes it.
a human joke. Okay. Human gestures are known to you. Alright.
Wait, what?
That's a human gesture to shake hands. So,
Oh,
it works out. If you take it, I mean, he's cool with it. He takes it and he nods and
Yeah,
you
he
guys...
just Yeah, she just takes it. We're good.
Everybody else, you come meet yourself. We're going to swap over to you. I'd like to apologize, everybody, for the bad of the names and switching the names. My apologies.
You're fine.
So we're gonna go right back to Maxwell, Aspen, and Miss Hot. You guys find your guys self. You find your guys. Well, I'm repeating myself a lot. You find your guys in that small building, not small, but the large building. But as soon as you enter in and it closes the door, it's like a small room. It's pitch black. The humans there cannot see. The tiefling in there with dark vision, you can see there's like still green mist, and there's just a small room blocking this by the storage. There's only about 20 by 20, and there's a door to the north heading deeper in.
All right. I grab both Max and Miss Hart's hands, and I put them, like, I put Max on one shoulder and Miss Hart's hand on the other.
Okay.
There's a door up front. Should we proceed?
From the looks of it, I don't think Bassifel and Aaron are joining us, so yes.
Miss Hart?
I will do. Yeah. Yes. Sorry. This is very, very intimidating.
Alright. Then I will head to the door.
Okay. Do you open it up? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like, yes, you opened it up.
No, I'm saying, do you open it up or do you do anything beforehand?
Other than the door, like, is there anything of note, really?
Well, just looking at it from right now, without doing any checks, it looks like a simple door.
Because I don't have any... I don't deal with magic, so can't really do an Arcana check.
And then you have Maxwell, who's blind.
Yeah. I'm the only one who can see.
It does appear, I'll say this much. You do see Miss Hart looking around. She may be able to see more than she might be letting on.
Should I make a light?
I think that might be a good idea. Just not too bright.
It only has one brightness, so it's pretty...
That's alright.
My apologies.
You're fine.
Guess light?
No.
Okay. Do you enter the door then?
Very, very slowly. Just to kind of crack it open and can, like, peek in and see.
Peeking in, just kind of hearing the crack in the door and goes going a little bit. Peeking in, it's a wide open, just a wide open plan. Stone floor is cut into squares like bricks. And you're just seeing the very tip of something sticking out, but you need to open the door more to be able to see it.
Oh, wait, I have a really bad feeling about this. Okay.
You open it more?
Just a little bit more. I don't want to, like...
What's everybody's passive perception that's here with the group? That's been a minute.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor if I have the chance, and passive perception is 12.
13.
I want to say no, you can't do it just yet because of what I said.
Yeah. After the door's open, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll say once the door gets a little bit... After what I'm about to say, I'll say Mage Armor is cast.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, yeah, your passive perception, Mage Armor is cast, and as you open it up a little bit more, you see a statue. This statue, very broad-shouldered, tall, about 7 feet tall, holding a very large steel crossbow. Appears to be a statue.
Oh, shit.
What is it, Aspen?
I think this place is booby-trapped. There's a statue in front of the door. Like,
It's now...
not in front of the door, but...
It's about 15 feet right to the left, towards the left side of the door.
Okay. There's a tall statue 15 feet away on the left side of the door, pointing a crossbow.
Towards the wall and not at you.
Okay.
Like,
Towards
it's not at the ready. It's like being held, being carried motion. There is a bolt in the string pulled back, but it's all made of steel or stone. It's hard to tell.
It's pointing a little bit away from us towards the wall, but I still feel like we're walking into a trap.
Well, if we are walking into a trap, let's just hope it doesn't spring too hard.
I kind of, you don't see it, but you feel Aspen kind of tense up. He's just making the bitch face. Are you fucking kidding me?
She can't see.
Exactly. I'm you just feel my shoulders tense up,
If you're looking at Maxwell, he does still have a smile on his face, as he's just looking forward, blankly.
Does this statue have any seams on it?
Make a perception.
Alright. Kind of by the...
By the arms, something to make
Yeah.
it be able to be moved.
Yes. That's a 22.
From you don't see anything. It's from where you're at. There's grooves all around it to kind of be able to. So you can see the cuts into the stone itself to be able to make it look like those folds in the arms and in the steel. But any actual noticeable cuts like hinges, you don't see any of those.
Alright.
Should we keep moving forward?
I have a really bad feeling about this.
Should I go first then?
No.
Okay.
You can't see anything.
It just makes it so much more of a surprise.
And you just... You hear a slight... Aspen just face palms.
It might be a good idea to cast light. If we're going to fight, we need everybody to be able to see.
I guess since it's just a stat, it can't really alert anyone if it sees any light. Still, be very, very, very cautious.
Maxwell will let go of Aspen, reach into his pocket, pull out his orb, and cast light on his orb.
Alright, and light is cast.
Now have a 20-foot radius of bright light.
Yeah. This entire room is lit up now. You can see it's just a square room, slightly rectangular, with a door in front. And that dim light is now piercing out from the crack. You can now see this again. This tall, 7-foot statue. The crossbow pointing in the opposite direction towards the wall itself with a steel bolt into it. Very large shoulders. It's probably 7 feet tall and 4 feet wide. It's just a very stout statue on a pedestal. You open the door more?
Can I peek my head around and see if there's any mechanisms connecting to the door?
Sure. Peek around, make an investigation check.
Investigation. 21.
It does appear that there was a thread just hanging by the door hinge on the opposite side.
Is the thread still intact?
No, it's frayed. Like it would have been pulled apart.
Okay.
Well, crap.
But if it was hard, that doesn't make any sense, because if you open the door, the rope would have been slack.
I will say with a 21, you with your dark vision that's just peering past that, you do see what was once attached to it was a bag of sand that is now on the ground.
Okay, good. Because I was like, that does not make
I was
any...
gonna say with the 21, I'll give you the rest of it. Something was
Thank
definitely
you.
set off.
Oh god.
They definitely know we're here.
Great. And Aspen, you see him kind of like take a deep breath, and he's like, "Great. This is fantastic. This is great. Stealth was our only option to make this sort of work, and now they probably know we're here, and we are all going to die."
In times of the essence, and Miss Hart just pushes past you and goes to enter in. And with that, you hear tooth releasing of what appears to be almost like steel belts. Oh yeah.
Can I tackle Miss Hart to the ground?
No, because you weren't ready for that.
Okay, because in case that, like, I don't know, two scythes came out,
Well,
like,
she did
over
just
her
take
face.
about 12 points of damage.
No!
As you run, you're like, shit, you run and you just see two, like, foot-long steel bolts. By bolts, I mean arrows. In her chest. As you see both of the statues now pointing at it and begin to reload. And there's another one in the center. So you have one on the left side, one on the right side, both wielding crossbows. And the one in the center with a sword down into the dirt. As she just stumbles back into the room being shot. This is a good idea.
Can I close the door?
Jordan, you're...
Okay, now they're gonna be shooting into said door. But at least we can treat Miss Hart first.
Well, you wait a few seconds and you don't hear any noises. And she goes, "That's a really bad idea." She kind of pulls them out.
Ha! Okay. Aspen goes over and, like, puts pressure on the
I'm okay.
entry wounds.
They didn't go too deep. It was more of a graze, but they still went in a good inch.
Maxwell's just gonna push the door open and just stand at the doorway, not entering the room.
No reaction. They stand there motionless.
How far away are they?
They are, well, you know what? Why don't I just bring you over?
Wait. I have an idea. Is the floor pressurized?
Make an investigation check.
14.
You don't see any pressure plates.
Pretty close, actually. I'm gonna just stand in this room, the one in the center, just raise my hand out, cast Eldritch Blast at space.
Okay, roll on a cast or roll on attack.
Roll on a cast, yes.
Roll on a cast.
Roll a cast.
I mean, that's
Do I
it's
cast?
True. It's true. Do you cast? No, you don't.
Oh my gosh!
Roll damage. Actually, because yeah, no, roll damage. You take 5 force damage. It's like, do you cast? No, as it just implodes in your hand.
I'm just gonna stand there. Just look at what? Okay. That's never happened before.
Try again.
You
Take
take,
two!
if you hurt yourself again, I
Not
swear to God.
I would laugh. And we will take a whole different route.
That
Yay!
hits. Roll damage. And force. And with that, which one are you hitting?
Max damage, the middle one.
All right. You can see a bit of stone rips off. Does not move.
Well, we could just sit here and chip at it.
I don't think I have anything to do that, but I mean, that's a great idea. You might want. Can you keep doing that, or does that cause too much strain on you?
I could do this
Okay,
for days.
my iPad just crashed and I did not hear anything after Max rolled.
He
So-
rolled, it hit, and nothing happened. And Max said we could just stand here and let him chip at it with his ranged weapon of Eldritch Blast.
All right.
And it starts like we can try that if it doesn't cause too much strain. Are you just gonna continue going?
Is that okay, Aspen?
I say try to keep it distracted. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
the whole entire room is made out of bricks, correct? Or
Stone.
No,
The
stone.
stone's been cut out into what appears to be more like tiles, square-shaped tiles.
All right. Is there any way I can get enough leverage to, like, sidle across the wall?
You are way too far from the walls to be able to do anything on the wall. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, I want to see if they'll attack if we step on the floor. Like, if we're...
Well, right now the
Say,
door is
like-
wide open and nothing's happened.
That's what I mean. Like, if we step inside, they will attack. But is it just because we're in their range, or is it because, like, we're stepping on, like... I know you said there were no pressure plates, but...
I'd say go. I would say you can throw an object in there to see if they react to it, or if maybe put like something, or use your sword to like push down around the outside. That'd be the only way you would be able to figure that out.
Alrighty.
Now, are you on Roll20 anymore or no?
Yes.
So you can still roll.
Yeah. Can I throw a copper piece? Just... meh.
Yeah, you chip it in there, it stumbles onto the floor and skitters, and it remains motionless. Actually, are you attacking again or no?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep attacking.
And then roll twice.
I'm trying to figure this out so we can actually, like, step in there. Let me see.
It could be pressure plates.
Go ahead and roll damage for both of those.
Can I,
Also, it's the center one.
Okay, and you can see now its shoulders have been blown off, half its arms blown off, and it's just like half the statue's there, not moving.
I'm gonna try what you suggested, like, take my short sword and press the one that I can reach, like, farthest from me.
You can reach the front three in front of you as you begin to press all around. No, it has no reaction.
Can I just aim at the crossbow?
Sure. Roll an attack. Roll
Ooh.
damage. Yeah, crossbow blows up.
I'm just gonna aim at the other crossbow now!
Roll an attack.
Because I can't really help you. I don't have any ranged
Go ahead and roll
weapons.
damage. Blows up.
So the crossbows look inoperable?
Yeah, the whole front of it's broken off.
Just gonna step inside now.
You still have a third one.
As you step inside, go ahead and move yourself 1 foot in.
Can
This
I...
one just steps out and just goes in for a slam attack.
That's what I was trying to warn you about.
Does a 18 hit?
An 18?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Okay, as it lifts up its arms, and you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as it just slams down and hits you. Does a 9 hit?
No.
With that one, you realize it's coming at you again as it swings down, slams down in front of you, causing the bricks all around it to just scatter and to break.
Okay, I'm gonna pull Maxwell by his collar back outside.
Easy enough. You pull him back in, and with that, it steps back into its spot and becomes just like it was.
Okay.
Good news is the ones with crossbows can't attack.
Good to know.
Ah, that hurts!
So, if we attack, if we have one person be distracting the statue and two on the other side, we could go for the arms, and then it can't swing anymore.
Everybody make a perception check who's here.
Okay. That is a 12!
12's enough. Just a heads up, you guys would see there's a door right here.
Okay, we can just run. If we dash, full on fucking sprint, we can probably make it without taking any damage.
Are you volunteering?
I am the smallest one.
Got your back.
All right. I'm going to run as fast as I can.
Are you taking this path or this path?
The second,
This one?
this one.
You're going this way.
One. Yeah, because it comes out from this side, so it would take longer to get to me from here than from here.
It does take up these 2 spaces, okay?
Oh, okay.
You see
I
it
thought
right
it
here?
just. Gotcha.
I put
okay.
it there just so you could see it like move, like kind of moving slightly. That's all I did.
I'm dumb.
Okay. Which way are you going?
I still want to go this way, but can I hold an action, like, to... I don't know if I can do this, but, like, the swift step, like, I dodge if it tries to attack?
That's just called disengaging. So if you disengage from here and run past it, it still can attack you.
There is the dodge action, which gives it disadvantage to.
Yeah, or the dodge action, which means it has a disadvantage on all attacks.
Alright, then I'll just do dodge.
Okay.
Because I know where it is, and I know it's going to swipe at me.
So go ahead and move yourself, or you're gonna go one by one, please.
Okay. So I go like merp.
No, 5.
Merp.
You can go, just a heads up, you can go diagonal, so save yourself that speed. 5, 10,
Okay.
15. You're at 20. 25.
The door is to the left, right?
You have one more
All
spot.
right.
You move one more space if you want to. Yeah. You are taking 2 attacks, but they have disadvantage. You're taking 4 attacks, as the one with the crossbow just brings up its fist and goes to swipe.
Ugh.
And the other one does thing as well. So, 4 attacks with disadvantage. Does one of them was a natural 20, so you're lucky. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Does a 10?
Nope.
Had a natural 19 on that one. 6.
Nope.
And then, 8. Wow, you lucked
Nope.
out. Okay, yeah, it's boosh, dush, dush, dush. They all just start slamming around you, Maxwell. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna attack the one in the center again.
Go ahead,
From
roll
the doorway.
attacks.
Should get this thing down.
Roll a second one. It takes it. It's looking like a half a statue, but still standing.
This thing's still living.
You want to attack again?
I only have 1 attack turn.
That's right. Miss Hart will go ahead and run in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Be careful.
And she she has to use her action to open the door. Now let's say I'm gonna make the dodge, so she takes 4. 7. And damn it. 15. No. Okay, so nothing hits. And that's her turn. Aspen, what are you doing?
I am dashing yet again.
Okay, you pushing your way in?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Dashing, or are you dodging, or are you disengaging?
Okay.
Which D are you taking?
Okay.
Dick, duck,
Um,
dive, and dodge.
So
Dimmadome at the Dimso Dimmadome.
I am going to. I'm not gonna. As a bonus action, could I grab Miss Hart as well, or
That's
is
an
that?
action.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to. I can still just do movement. That's fine.
Good.
I'm gonna dodge because
And then you're running into the door.
yes.
Okay, you run in. You will take attacks of opportunity by all of them. Actually, no, by 2 of them. So go ahead and put yourself in there. But does a 9,
Nope.
15?
Nope.
That 1. And the one in
Nope.
the middle dies as it punches itself in the face.
Yes.
And it just, it's like, okay, as it swings.
It got
it's-
confused.
And it doesn't get any more attacks because it punched itself in the face. And you can get to the stairwell that begins to walk upwards, spiraling.
I'm gonna wait for everybody else, but I'm moving over so they have room.
Matt.
Get in. Just run for it!
Yeah. 9, 10, 15. I'm just gonna dodge.
Okay. Nope, nothing at you. Wow.
We're
sucks.
lucky.
And Miss Hart will go ahead and run in. She does still take 2. Dodging. Nope. Oh my gosh! She's in. She's fine.
I thought you were like, yeah, nat 20, but no.
And Max, we'll just say you make it in because I'm tired of it being crap.
Disengaging.
There
Flips it off. Walks through.
In here, poof, the door closes.
Okay.
And you see a spiraling staircase going upwards.
Well, that was interesting.
Kind of anticlimactic, if you ask me.
Yeah. Kinda makes me more worried about what's upstairs.
I was just gonna say that.
Shall we?
Just
Don't go
Watch
first,
those-
Miss Hart.
Can I borrow a sword, Aspen? Is it just us
Yeah.
3? Thank you.
Does anyone
I
have a
give her-
crossbow?
And everyone just kind of like, no.
I give her my second short sword.
Okay. She takes it, goes, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's no problem. You need to protect yourself somehow.
Who's going up first then?
How about me?
Alright.
You sure?
Stealthing up or no?
Considering I think I'm the one with the highest armor class at the moment.
What is armor class?
This is not Aspen
I'm kidding.
talking. But yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. So are you stealthing up or are you just running up?
I want to stealth, check the
Alright.
stairs, make sure there's no like trip wires.
Make a perception check first. Investigation check, actually.
Investigation. 16.
You don't see any traps. And go ahead and roll stealth. Max, go ahead to do the same if you're going to be stealthing as well.
Ah,
Ooh,
What?
20!
20.
nope.
What'd you get?
I'm not stealthing.
Okay.
You
Catherine,
suck!
As you sneak up, you kind of peer around to the other side, and in here you see some things. Give me a moment.
Yes,
See something.
I do see some things.
And you see
A lot of
something
butts.
that you really don't want to see.
A lot of butts.
All of a
Oh!
sudden, you see
No.
an area that just looks something like straight out of a horror nightmare.
Is this Silent
see-
Hill?
Cages with bodies appear to be skeletons. You see a rack that just has chains on the side and appears to be pulling people. You see blood scatter about. Different types of races, gnomes, appears to be humans. Our size is a little bit bigger. You see one of those upright coffins that have spikes. You close it in the next minute. You see a singular door going down here.
Okay. I call softly down. Make sure you, close your eyes when you get up here.
Okay.
Do not open them.
Talking to me or both of us?
Both of you.
Kinda defeats the purpose of the light.
You don't want to see what's up here right now. You can kind of hear the quiver in his voice.
She'll come
He's
up
trying to-
afterwards and just sees. And she kind of just puts
I
her
want to
hand over
slap
her
my
mouth.
hand over her eyes.
She takes 1 point of damage.
No!
Psychic damage.
You could go and move yourself over there as well, Maxwell. As you just see
Yeah, as
this
soon
very
as
gory
she
scene.
like gets up, I'm gonna put my hand over her eyes like, nope, you're not seeing this.
might have seen worse in the past. Sorry, Aspen, but thank you.
Miss Hart, we're gonna have to talk a lot about what you've seen, because this is terrifying.
She doesn't have to tell us anything.
I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. And you just see a doorway. Go down there, a large steel doorway with blood splatter all across it.
You see
begin to
Aspen kind of like put his hand over his nose.
Oh yeah, the smell just.
Yeah.
If you've ever left meat out or spoiled milk, mix the two together.
Blech. Yeah, no. Aspen's going to walk very carefully.
You begin to hear.
Immediately steps back.
It's coming from the door. Like past the door. You just, as you're moving closer, you begin to hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's probably something behind the door that will probably devour me. But it's fine.
I won't let that happen. So,
Everything's fine. I'm stepping over bodies in between blood splatter, trying to be respectful.
Miss Hart just kind of goes. She be respectful, but she just walks and will go straight to the
God,
door.
you're
The
so-
sword's ready. You see, she's has a body that's like, I'm ready for a fight.
I'm going to. I'm going to pick up the more intact body, one of them, and use it as a meat shield.
I'm very respectful. Well, I'm gonna pick up a body and meat shield it, baby.
Well, yeah, because now I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, Aspen honestly wouldn't give a shit.
Okay.
Because me,
Yeah,
I
I
would be
love it.
respectful, but Aspen would be like, they're fucking bodies. Like, their soul isn't even there anymore. I don't give a shit.
I love it. Okay, as you just see a human shield, literally just like grab the arms, put them behind their backs. You know, when you like your natural like arch you put when you put your arms behind your back. Love it.
we're just all standing like right in front of this door, and Max is just gonna lean forward, looking over at Aspen. Just not slowly just go back. What are we doing?
Yeah, Aspen just raises an eyebrow at you, like, you got something to say?
You're fine. I'm just glad you're talking.
You hear the sound.
So he's gonna pull out his dagger and then try pushing it from the door.
As it just skids against the bottom, stone just grinding away.
I just push him through.
We're gonna pause there. We're gonna sneak over to the other two.
You guys better get here fucking quick.
So, Forspell. Who is thy muted? Hey.
I'll
So,
admit, I forgot I was muted.
I ain't noticed. But, as we left off, you jumped in Assassin's Creed style into the back of a moving wagon. As you see the Drow soldiers, or more trainees, begin to rush past, you begin to hear the crunching noise below you. Like something, not valuable, not like glass, but something crushable, like flakes of something begin to crush below your body. To begin to sink. And you're surrounded by these large cotton sacks.
Okay.
What do you do?
I give it a minute or two. I watch people go by, like the guards.
Mhm.
I wait long enough to see if they backtrack and head back.
Perception check. Actually, what's your pass?
Oh, it's only like 12.
That's all you need. You're like you're kind of leaning, you're sinking into these sacks over here. Like, it's just this crunchy noise. As you see the side of his bag, and you see an emblem.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize this emblem.
I do.
Mr. Popcorn!
Of course.
Oh, thank God.
You say that, does Corfell say that?
He goes. He kind of just makes a raises an eyebrow and to himself is just like, oh, thank God.
Doing all right back there?
Now I'm doing okay.
Got quite a few of them running after you. Would you spike them some popcorn?
No, I'll tell you a secret. And I kind of sit up to join him wherever
Same
he's
as before. Mr.
Yeah.
Popcorn stands before you. The kind of like the gray and black hair, the big bushy mustache, like kind of like the KFC mustache. Wearing that, wearing like an apron, just says Mr. Popcorn on the front with like kind of a white tunic, long sleeve shirt that's like rolled up the sleeves.
I'll tell you a secret. Hop up into the front. I'm not actually a drow. And when they found out, they weren't very happy.
Who are you then? I went Irish.
We have actually met very briefly before in Summerstar. This was a while ago, though.
Ah, you Besafel! I recognize that voice.
I give him a look where it's like, I don't know how the fuck you know that, but okay.
I remember all my customers. You were a good one.
Yes.
Yes.
Do me a favor.
Ah, wait.
I don't know how well you know this city, but I need to get to the house of the Lady of the Fang.
Ah, yeah, sure. Is that other Drow buddy one of your friends? I saw two of you running.
Yes, I don't actually know where the other person is. You know them too?
Oh, yeah. Where?
Ahmed.
Ahmed!
Yeah.
Our good customer, Mr. Popcorn. Yeah, we're gonna head right down over there. Give me one moment. And he just begins to turn the wagon, and you go for about 15 minutes, and then you kind of stop, and he kind of gets off of his carriage, kind of walks aside, and you hear him tap his heel against the top of a manhole cover. And Aramid, you hear the tap of a heel against the manhole cover that you just went down. Delivery from Mr. Popcorn. Aramid, you're muted.
What?
There you go. Mr. Popcorn delivery. One Aramid disguised as Drow.
Shh. she'll like slowly lift it up slightly.
And then you see the big bushy white mustache and the gray and jet black hair of Mr. Popcorn. And wearing loafers.
Oh, thank you, Anket.
Oh, it's just popcorn. I don't have Lee and Cat. I don't have that type of popcorn. I can make you popcorn if you tell me what type of popcorn Lee and Cat is.
The Anket's my god.
Oh yeah, good fella. Oh yeah, you gotta come in, or I hear you gotta go to Lady of the Fang.
How?
How what?
It's at that point I go, if you could hurry, Ahmed!
Oh, thank god, you're okay. And then I just like jump straight in.
Alright, I recommend you be in the back. I usually don't go with Drow. As you can see, I'm just one little human Mr. Popcorn here, but let's get her on our way.
Well, in that case then, I kind of do the flexibility thing of like pushing myself into the back to remain a little hidden.
Yep,
And
I'll do the same.
let's begin to ride in the back of Mr. Popcorn's popcorn shop.
If you could go as fast as you can while still being natural. I don't know what that is, but we need to hurry.
Don't you worry. I mean, you're in the hands of Mr. Popcorn. You want some popcorn? There's some in the back. As you realize the crunching was popcorn.
I figured. Yeah, I'll take a couple of like the caramel ones, like discreetly.
Yeah,
I will take one caramel one.
One caramel.
Or I will share Corpels.
Okay, so you guys get your popcorn.
There's a whole sack in the back. So
There's 4 of them. Very large sacks.
I know, but it feels bad to take from him when he's already helping us out.
Oh, that's fair enough. You guys begin to ride off, and every bump you hear more as you kind of crush a bit more popcorn from beneath your bodies. You can't really move them around without kicking them out entirely. It is a hooded wagon, but Mr. Popcorn's got your back. It looks like. And so, with that, we're gonna go back to the deadly trio is about to die. I mean, what? You're welcome, everybody.
Oh no!
I love Mr. Popcorn so much.
So do I. He's my next jolly, so get ready for him to die.
No!
So,
Oh god, no!
If you kill him,
Aspen.
Asher, I swear to God.
Aspen Maxwell, Miss Hart, what are you doing?
I'm pushing in.
Okay.
Holding a dead body in front of me while holding a sword out.
I'm always say
Also
you
in
have
front of
the +2 AC as a normal shield does, but it's a biodegradable shield, meaning the more it gets hit, the less
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
So messed up. Oh my gosh. But as soon as
Sorry.
you open the door, you see this. Pay no attention to the yellow square. I will get to it. As you
Alright.
begin to enter in, you can see there are 8 spires. Yes, I just had to count them because I forgot how many I put on the map. There are 8 spires going to the ceiling. You can see that same foggish energy now almost being like it's electric, like almost like electric, like it's jetting out and spiring uncontrollably as you kind of hear, as you hear almost vibrations coming from it. In the center, you see this bright red light with a kind of yellow glow, with a sigil beginning to glow around it, and this purple book beginning to glow with this purple dark energy. And what you do see in front of you is a drow. This drow has long black hair, dark skin, the eyes glowing pink as the rest of the veins begin to kind of turn black and almost begin to crawl up the cheeks and the face and the arms. As you can see him wearing robes, and you can see right now in his hand, it looks like a wand. But this wand is black, and green energy kind of sparks off from it, and you can see little miniature skulls carved all around it, and on the top of it, you can actually see a pumping heart.
That's not creepy at all.
You've made it.
Are you the...
Fresh ones.
Yes, hello, sir. We're here to, see your lady.
Well, I'll
And Aspen's
you to
just
roll
like...
initiative.
We're here to see your lady, please!
Yes.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your initiative.
Ah. Fine. Everything's fine. Everything.
Yeah, you guys just, you walked right into the big bad house.
Does this look like the lady of the fang from before?
No!
It's a
It's a dude!
Oh, this is a male.
Yeah.
As you remember, the female have usually silver hair. This guy's black hair, long, wearing dark purple robes that have fangs all around it, but they're blackened and purplish as they kind of begin to morph into multiple different types of creatures.
He looks really weird.
As you can see, his face is kind of deforming slightly with the veins. But Maxwell, you rolled a 23. You get to go first.
Oh, crap!
Kill him!
Okay! First things first, I'm casting Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay. Go ahead and set that in the chat so everybody can see it for the fans.
Right.
As if you cast this, you begin to see this. Actually, you can go ahead and describe it, Max. How you want it to look.
From the mist that's in the air, like a cool water drips from it and surrounds Maxwell. It becomes this light frost on his skin.
That is your action. What do you wish to do with your bonus action?
I'm just gonna move up.
Go ahead.
And I'm just gonna stand right here!
Okay.
I am not getting any closer!
And it is his turn. As gonna look to all of you, and what he's gonna do is I would love for all of you
To cry.
as you
Yeah,
see,
basically.
begins to move the wand around, and from the beating heart, and actually like the actual tubes coming out of it, where your air and blood tubes will be kind of flowing out. This dark green
Your
energy.
arteries?
Thank you. This dark green energy begins to mist out like a poisonous. That's going to be. There. So I will love all of you to make Constitution saving
Oh, yay.
as he casts Cloud Kill.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Fuck you.
Oh! Oh, wonderful.
Yep.
To die.
Okay, and
That's a 20.
Don't throw up.
natural 19. So,
Oh, Max!
Max, you fail. Aspen and Miss Hart succeed. You all take.
1 point.
Yeah, 1 point of damage.
Yeah!
Actually, take 25 points of poison damage.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ!
Half of 25 was that? That's 10.
That's
You take
22.
13. So you take 13 if you've succeeded.
Jesus Christ.
As all of a
this
sudden,
fucking
you begin
guy.
to breathe in this gas. And you just begin to cough up this poisonous yellow-green fog. That's his turn.
You fucking
Husband.
suck!
You're up.
Time to get out
I'm
of
gonna use my movement to get out of the cloud.
Okay.
Just, thanks. And I don't have any ranged weapons. It's fine. Sorry.
You're good with you?
This
That
is where you
was-
punch your short sword like a javelin.
Or lob the body like a javelin.
You move 5, 10.
I'll go.
Remember, the green energy is going. It begins to like, fluctuate, and vibration is coming from it. Okay, you move there. I need you
Yeah.
to make a Constitution saving throw as you touch this
Oh,
green energy.
Aw. Okay. No, that was 10. No.
No damage, but you feel like your body is almost getting pulled into it.
Ah.
Don't take any damage.
Can I,
5,
No.
10, 15, 20. You have 10 more feet of movement. 2 more squares. You don't.
I'm
come on.
just gonna move off of this thing.
You do anything else?
Thanks. How large is this?
What are you trying to do? Come on.
Sorry. Also, I'm not a dog.
Alright, you made yourself like a cat, so I'm gonna whistle.
Okay, yeah, no. That would not
Okay.
reach him.
Are you doing anything?
I was gonna try and use the Chief's Club, but like
Oh,
that's
jeez,
way
I
too
never
far.
said that to you. Did I say that to you?
No.
I knew I forgot something today. Alright, keep doing.
All right. Where? I don't have any ranged weapons. This fucking sucks.
There you go.
Thanks. I'll
It's
put
normal.
that in
It's
somehow.
so it's 1d8 plus 1d8. Just a heads up. So it's pretty much it's a 2d8 club.
Okay.
There you go.
So that's strength, and then it's
It does not reach. 5 foot reach.
yeah.
You do anything else or no?
I want to wait for everybody else so we
Okay.
can coordinate an attack.
Miss Hart, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna move over here, and that's her full turn. Ah, wait, she can actually go here, and she's just gonna try to stab him in the back. He misses with a natural 5. He goes swipes
Ooh.
as he kind of just brings up this large. You can see now his his robes have like almost like wings under it. As he brings it up and covers them, it goes through it and reseals itself. Maxwell, you're up again.
Where is Lily?
Lily has not left your shoulder. You didn't specify that you told them they were gonna come with you, right?
So is Lily dead?
How the
Roll a con save.
If she would have taken half, she's dead.
Roll a con save. Yeah, she failed. Yeah, she's just limp in your breast pocket.
Okay.
So I will say she could. You could try healing her.
Okay.
I don't think
doing?
I am doing this right.
10, 15.
Okay. Or the melee.
Gonna try healing myself as a bonus action with Healing Light.
Okay.
Is she alive? Because that will depend on
Heal
If
her
I
or
just-
heal you?
to heal me.
How's healing you gonna heal her?
It won't. It will heal me.
Wait, what?
If she
Oh my
is
God.
she alive? Because
No!
I have gift of the ever living one.
She's
So
dead.
if she's dead, she's gone.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Yeah, she's dead.
Okay, she's gone. Okay, I'm still gonna use Healing Light on myself. I'm gonna use 3.
Okay.
8.
17.
Wait, so- fantastic.
Nice. That's your
Action.
Nope.
I'm stabbing him.
Jesus.
Okay, roll an attack. Ooh, yeah. How'd you have +6 to that?
Because yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and roll. Yeah, roll damage.
Wait. Yeah, I have. Hi, Dex.
Roll
Why am I
damage.
so bad at that?
Hey. Where did I put his HP?
And that would be my turn.
Right? It is his turn again. Okay. And he's gonna head and cast Magic Missile at 3rd level. So it's gonna be 3 darts. So that's gonna make it 4 darts. Okay, so they're all gonna hit you, Aspen.
Great.
Actually, no, we're gonna do 2-2. Max, you take 8 points of force damage. Aspen, you take 7 points of force damage.
Great.
As these little mini green missiles shoot out from him and begin to hit you with this force damage, kind of causing you to move around. As his turn, and next up is Aspen.
Cool. I will do that later. Yeah. So diagonal, right? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Meep. And I'm gonna also do a little stabby stab.
Then roll an attack.
24.
Hits.
9.
Yeah, that hits. As you stab, you can see he tries to do his same cloak maneuver, but instead you actually cut deep into his arm and slice it, and you can see it went a good 2 inches deep.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Ooh, kill him. I'm gonna I'm gonna save my abilities for when it gets really shit deep.
Okay, sounds good. Miss Hart's gonna roll an attack. Natural 20. And this will be something you do notice this time as she brings her sword up, it begins to glow. This
Ooh,
bright white radiant light.
Miss Hart has some magic.
What's your
She's a
yeah,
paladin.
sword? Well, that was garbage. That takes 15 points of radiant and slashing. Hey,
Why am I always so
Actually,
bad
you're
at
up.
setting this shit up?
Is Aspen looking bloodied?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action, healing light. 2 on Aspen.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh!
3.
Thank you!
Yep.
It's alright. It's better than nothing. Thank you.
Yep.
Much appreciated.
RNG. Action, I'm just gonna stab him again.
That worked out.
Taboo!
Go ahead.
Dang.
Hey.
Pretty
Yeah.
good with a dagger.
Apparently. Ah!
Pretty good with a dagger.
Okay. Anything else? As you go in and you stab him, you plunge it right to his gut.
No, I'm good.
I love how we're just surrounding the one side of this guy, like, just stabbing him.
How you are? Gee. Yeah, he's gonna cast Misty Step. And
Aw,
I have to, by the way,
you
this
suck.
is for round. This is now in there. He will go ahead and he's going to actually Misty Step here.
Oh, you suck.
And no attack of opportunities because of Misty Step. And he will cast Ray of Frost. He's gonna cast
Aw.
that at Maxwell because no, he's gonna cast at Miss Harp. That was a bad hit. That's a natural 17. That's gonna hit. So that's 8. She takes 8 points of cold damage.
Oh, no.
You can see now that cold kind of freezes her, and you can see now her blood begins to kind of slowly pour out. And next up is Aspen.
Okay. Okay. Nope. And, Stabu.
Roll an attack.
Are you fucking kidding me? I am
With
gonna
that, this
fucking
time,
do.
As you try to stab, he kind of sidesteps and you trip a little bit and you begin to almost walk into the force energy as you balance yourself back. You do anything else?
Can I do? Why is this so small?
You do
Sorry. Can I do the fucking
Action surge.
no? Yes, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll
I'm
an
like,
attack.
I always forget the fucking
As you
name
begin
of
to
it.
fall, you reset yourself and you go in for another attack. Go ahead and roll another attack.
Yeah,
2 hits.
I'm aiming for his eyes, by the way.
Okay.
So that's a 10.
Yeah. Nice. As you stab him, you can see. Like where are you stabbing him again? I'm sorry.
I want to like slash across his eyes.
You do. And you slice right. You miss his eyes, but you actually get his throat, and it cuts his throat wide open as he begins to slump to the floor. As the purple book begins to wither and fade, and his body goes limp.
Oh, this bitch ain't fucking dead. I don't fucking trust this shit.
Miss Hart is just going to kind of take a moment and walk over to this book and kind of begin to research what's going on. I actually rolled a 15. Max, what are you doing?
Double tap. Fucking double tap.
You use advance on the
right in the
attack
way!
if he's prone.
That's fair. That sucks. 16.
16 misses.
Wow.
As you hit, and it just scatters next to him.
I just give you a look that's like, bitch, you could have hit me.
Shrug.
Oh my god. Anything else you're doing?
No, that's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna fucking get up and
As
he's
the
gonna be like, haha,
begins
bitch.
to glow brighter. You can see purple energy actually shrink into him and start glowing and streaking into him like almost like tentacles as his body lifts up. As you don't hear air come in, but his face begins to turn almost a bit different. His face begins to change, his bone structure, his hair begins to melt off and kind of fray off and go bald. His fingers begin to get long. And Max, make an Arcana check.
Can we go home now?
13.
You heard of beings trying to become a creature of great magical power. Name Leon Lich.
Can we stab him now, please?
And you recognize everything around him, the bodies. He's trying to become a lich. That is his turn. Aspen, you're up. As he begins just to hover and float.
Where can I reach on his body?
Right now, because he's floating quite a few feet off the ground, you can reach up to his chest.
I'm gonna fucking stab him in the heart.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
Are you fucking kidding me?
With that, you swing wide, and you see him turn. He's like, "You think I still have a heart?" And then you look, and you remember that wand has a beating heart on the end of it.
Touche.
Miss Hart.
Better fucking heal.
She's gonna look to you, Max. She goes, "You need to find a way to turn off the book. That's what's keeping him alive." As she goes, and she can only get to here.
How do you turn off a book?
Just walk up to the book.
You see this little book. It's a floating, and you see words are beginning to write themselves in this purplish energy as it begins to glow. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common and Celestial.
You do not recognize it. It's just these wide, crazy letters that begin to strip off the book. The pages begin to turn and continue to write themselves this glowing purple energy.
Reach into my pocket, pull out the pearl. Really need your help right now? Against my dagger, just stab this thing.
You stab the pearl or the book?
The book.
Hey. You stab the book, and the book freezes as your book sinks into it. I need you to make a con save.
Bad decisions, everyone.
No!
Bad decisions.
Not only does the dagger go through, but it begins to pull your arm in. Your hand is being sucked into this book.
Max.
It is its turn.
Max.
And with that, the creature disappears.
Ooh, bitch. Ooh, bitch. He's gonna come after you, because you're messing with his book. You better fucking get out of
Aspen,
there.
you're up.
I'm moving.
Where?
Over here. No, wait, over here. That's 30. I'm gonna grab Maxwell and pull him as hard as I can
Okay.
away from the book.
Make a strength check.
All right, we got this. We got this. We got this. It will. Are you fucking kidding me?
There's a 9. So with that, you begin to pull, and at this point, your wrist is now halfway up to your elbow. As you begin to pull in, and you just feel this very cool, dark energy beginning to surround your arm. I see black veins. Your veins begin to turn black as the energy is reaching up your arm.
Max.
It's hard seeing this. Oh my gosh, she's gonna run over. She's gonna make one. That's a natural 2. She's just trying to pull you, and nothing's working. Maxwell, what are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. This changes a lot of things. I don't have hands right now. That sucks.
You have
A
one
You
hand.
have a hand.
I have a hand, yeah.
You have Warcaster?
I do have Forecaster.
Okay.
Screw it! I'm gonna try casting Flaming Spear. And I'm gonna cast it right in front of me. Try to hit the book with it.
Go ahead and send that into the chat.
And making basically a... that didn't send the thing.
I don't think it will send the thing. I'm weird like that. Okay.
5-foot diameter sphere fire.
Okay. So now the book's on fire. Your hand's burning in it. But I will say you take 1 point of fire damage as the book consumes the fire itself.
That's bullshit.
As you hear a voice go, yes. Feed yourself to the abyss.
Shut the fuck up. Wait, what?
He goes after me.
Then why is the...
Because he's invisible.
Oh, I was like, what? The turn order's weird then. I love this spooky ass fucking music too.
All of a sudden you hear this. The rocks begin to break from under you. As all of a sudden this black... It's gonna sound like a hentai, I don't care. These black tentacles begin to raise up from the ground below you. And just begin to slowly try to wrap itself around. Aspen, since it's the start of your turn, I would like for you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Come on. Are you fucking kidding me? That's an 8.
Okay. You take...
You're doing fantastic, everyone.
Thanks.
10 points of bludgeoning damage and are restrained as the tentacles wrap around your body.
That's great.
So, restrained. Do you know what restrained does?
It's kind of like you can't move. You know, you're being held down. You have to like break out of it, kind of like a grapple.
Yes, your movement is 0. I'll read this for you to double check. Restrained creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus action. Attacks rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attacks have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Great. Love that. Alright! That's fine. Can I try to break out of this?
Yes, you may. Go ahead. Dexterity saving throw with disadvantage. Wait, dexterity or a strength saving throw, depending on your choice.
Oh, I'm fucking doing strength. My dex is shit.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength save. Oh, yeah. With that, you rip the tentacles, they break across so you are free. That is your action.
Alright. As a bonus action, I am... Is this a bonus action? I think it's an action. Never mind. I think that's an action.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Timer.
I'm sorry! I'm under stress! Okay, I can't grab anybody because that's an action. Right?
Timer.
Okay, I am going to ready my attack for next
use your action. Alright, I think I know what you mean. Alright, so your turn goes by, and because of time things, we are now sending a 3-minute timer. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just like, my brain is mush right now.
I know. Miss Hart can't see him or anything, so she's going to try to help Maxwell with strength. 14,
You got this, Miss Hart.
She begins to pull. You're not being pulled in as much, but you're still getting pulled in. You're at your elbow right now, Max, because you haven't tried to actively release. It is your turn, though.
You got this.
Timer has been started. 3 minutes.
I'm gonna try pulling myself out.
Hey, strength check. Actually, for you, strength save. Not that matters.
That's what I thought.
Okay, and that you're going to pull out, and you're gaining no ground. You're just getting pulled in as your arm just begins to be eat what apparently is the abyss itself. Okay.
Okay, that's it. That's all I got.
That's your action, unless you got a bonus action.
Don't got a bonus action right now.
Okay. It is Drell's turn.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, actually, Maximo, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Is my ball of fire still out? Or was
Yeah.
that just completely consumed?
It was consumed. I need a dex saving.
Dexterity?
Yep.
Hey!
You are not grappled by the tentacles. Oh wait.
I grappled by a book.
Sorry, did not get grappled either. You're grabbing the book with the other hand?
No, I said I'm grappled by a book.
Um,
Can I grab the other side of the book? Like the spine of the book?
you can essentially try for next turn, but it will be hard. Okay. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
He's gonna cast a lightning bolt.
Oh, yeah.
And he needs. I need Max and his heart to make a dex save.
Of course.
Natural 2.
Same!
Okay, you guys are gonna take 86 of lightning damage. Hey, that's fine. Great, great. Actually, add 10 to that roll, D.
16?
I forgot about that. She still fails, but you succeed, so you take half this. Whoa, that's D20s. That's D20s. That's not 96.
Ah!
That's not
I was gonna be like,
wrong.
holy shit!
That's wrong. That's wrong. I looked up like, how the hell did that happen? 27 halved. So 3, 15.
13 rounded down.
Yes.
You round up.
You're down?
No, I'm still up.
Okay, my heart's down.
Oh, shit.
And Aspen, you're up.
Alright, I'm moving to Miss Hart. And I'm going to use my action to pull her out of tentacle territory.
Okay, I need you to make another dex save, please, as you are starting your turn at this area.
Dex save or strength save?
Dex save for the start one. Second
Oh,
time you
okay.
get something else.
No, that's a 13.
And you are
that-
grappled by the tentacles.
No, fuck
You
you.
can't move. You are here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So you still have your action if you want to break free. Yes. No?
Yes.
Hey, strength check.
Sorry. I was
Strength
swallowing.
save. Strength save.
Come on. Are you fucking kidding me?
About
That's a 10.
and yeah, remain.
Fucking.
Miss Hart needs to make a death save.
Come on, Miss Hart, you got this.
16. Hey, top of the round. The rest of you. I gotta change the music. Hold on. Okay. Popcorn gang. As you guys begin to travel, you can see he's getting up a little bit faster, but up ahead, you begin to actually during your travels make a perception check. The Aramid and Corfel.
15.
Okay. 15.
That, my friend, is an 18.
18. Okay.
I don't know why I rolled twice, but apparently I did.
Up ahead, you see walking down the street a Cinder and the unnamed man. You see them appear to be talking. Though you've been walking down the main street, Cinder looks to be themselves, but for some reason nobody begins to keep in mind. And Cinder, you would be noticing this as you walk by, and you've been told he's turned you invisible.
We recognize Dude Bro, though.
You recognize the dude, bro, as you can clearly see him talking to somebody who is not next to him.
Yeah. Okay, then in that case, I pop my head through the curtain because you said it was like a covered caravan,
Yes.
and I speak in a raised voice that's not too loud to grab everyone's attention, but it's just grabbing his attention. I mean, like, so the plan is halfway sideways. We're going back to go help the people. Bye.
Oh, Cinder, you might want to assist him then. As he snaps his fingers and Cinder appears. Carry on. And he just walks away and disappears down the corner. Remember what I said.
Come, dear. Maxwell and Emmett are probably dying. Not Emmett. Maxwell and...
At this point, you actually recognize this street, and you look down, you see that main street that you were once down, and up ahead you just see flashes of energy and explosions.
Yep, staying in the caravan.
We gotta save them quickly.
Alright, and with that, the horses go, and by the end of their speed, you actually get to... Go ahead and plant yourselves. Come on. There we go.
Where do you want us to
Out
plant
here in the
ourselves?
courtyard.
Oh,
As
currently.
everyone brings you out, and this is the same courtyard you guys ran out of.
Yep, I know. Very well.
And
I'm
Cinder,
hiding
go
in the
ahead and put
caravan.
yourself there.
Yep, trying.
I'm gonna say that is your turn. Go ahead and roll your initiative on the when Maxwell goes again. You will be your turns to get in. Copy that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh, 11.
Maxwell.
Oh, Christ.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna make a dexterity saving throw first.
Yes, you do.
I'm now restrained.
Yes, you are.
I got a 2.
I'm getting. Ooh.
You are having but you will notice the tentacles are actually pushing you into the book. You're now moving double the speed.
Do I have access to my other hand? Can I just
You do.
reach
You're
around
at-
and try
you are
grabbing?
at your shoulder. Yeah, go ahead and make a strength. Make athletic. Make a strength. It's strength. It's strength.
Some help. Yeah.
Grab on, but there's just no area to actually grasp.
Yeah.
In bonus action.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh,
I'm gonna use my inspiration and try rerolling that.
go ahead.
Because, yep.
Please do.
I got a 5 now.
Yep. Nope. That doesn't do anything. Sorry, buddy. But
Yeah.
you do see this figure. You hear it drop to the ground. As you can see, he's now withering away as his rounds were up, and he wasn't able to kill you guys actually fast enough. As he gets to try one last thing, find out if he can summon a demon.
Summon them demons.
Nope. And falls down dead. Now, I will say, now that he's out, we'll go to the top. We're gonna go where Aspen is. But the group outside, you don't need to make a perception check for this, as you see something you were not expecting to see. You see a large spider with a human torso climbing up the side of the wall. Long silver hair, big giant spider fangs coming out of the face of this humanoid itself. The hairy legs, the four on either side climbing up here, just breaking into the buildings itself.
Percival.
As Aspen, you see this creature dying, you look to your right, you see this humanoid appear climbing through, and then all of a sudden this giant, large spider body.
Ha! Okay.
Go slam.
What is that thing?
Aspen, you're up.
Okay. I'm currently freaking the fuck out, and I'm going to wrap both of my arms around Maxwell and pull him as hard as I can away from this fucking book. Okay. Why aren't you working?
Maxwell has never touched a book again in his life.
That's a 20.
His arm doesn't come out.
Are you fucking kidding me? Do I have to cut his arm off?
Each time the DC is getting harder, and harder.
You suck.
I will say, you still have your pearl on the other hand, right, D?
It was in the hand that stabbed. It's inside the book right now.
No, you said you pulled out the pearl. Oh, you pulled out the pearl and then stabbed. So you had it in your opposite hand.
I put it with the dagger whenever I stabbed.
Okay, fair
That
enough.
doesn't make any sense. How would you be able to hold that?
It's this pearl
A
isn't.
pearl?
Like it's not like. Okay, that's fine. That's
No,
fine.
this is a palm-sized pearl.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it was a palm-sized pearl?
Yeah,
I
it
thought
fit
it
in your
was
palm.
like huge.
like these pearls
I
were
thought it was
big.
like a regular pearl.
No, they're like it's just like a large. Like you know how like the bigger pearls like if you leave in there for hundreds of years, like it gets big.
Okay.
It's just like a big. So I'm like you could do it, but it would be awkward. So it's up to you. I'm gonna allow you choose though, D. What are you doing, Max?
It would be in my other hand then, if it was that large.
Yeah, that's why it's been in your backpacks and like your pockets are gonna be like it will fit in your pocket, but it's gonna take up majority of it. You hear a voice ring out from it. That's why I was asking. Like, if you put that thing in the freaking like, okay, that's fine, but whatever. As you hear this voice ring, come on, roll 20. Please don't do that to me. As long as you hear this voice enter your mind, but you realize it's not your mind because Aspen, you hear this.
Oh boy.
You know this voice is, you have showed your worth, and now I will show you mine. Nope. Okay, roll 20 is not letting me do it. Awesome. Give me a second, everybody. I'm sorry.
I've showed you. You've showed
I'm
your
having
worth. I'll show you mine.
so many problems right now. Oh my gosh, I feel really bad. I'm sorry, everybody.
You're fine,
I
Asher.
feel so bad.
It's not your fault.
Chill.
It doesn't
As
need
all
to
of
be
a sudden,
perfect.
you
So
see this
good.
large silver horse with large eagle wings.
Pegasus.
You could call it that, sure. I don't know. But as all of a sudden, this large, so it just glows with silver energy. And it just kind of appears behind you, and it towers over you. You hear this voice goes, "I will assist you. My name is Mercian."
His name is what?
Mercian.
I will go ahead and show it to the players. There you go, everybody, who wants to see it.
Well then.
Oh, so pretty.
Hello, kind Pegasus. Can you please assist us and get us out of here?
And with that, because of its radiant energy, it grabs you. You're no longer sinking, but you are not being pulled out either.
It's basically a tug of war on Max.
Yes. And with that, get rid of this stupid happy music. Battle! Okay. Orville, you're up.
Okay. Does the spider bear resemblance to the Lady of the Fang?
Oh, it does. Same woman,
Oh.
just the lower half is now a spider.
Oh, well then I know exactly what this woman is. Okay.
Hmm.
I yell at the top of my lungs, "Incoming!" Just in case they had any idea there was a spider outside the fucking thing. So, for my bonus action, I'm going to make her my prey.
Copy that.
Action! Fire! That's an 11. That's a natural 3.
And with that, it goes wide. Kind of fear kind of overtakes you.
You're like,
Okay.
oh shit, this
And my
fucking
movement,
bitch.
I go inside.
Okay. Those are windows. That is 2 stories up. The
Oh yeah, I'm
door
aware.
is all the way over here.
Yeah, I still have to make my way.
Okay.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Enderman.
Kill it.
I see big spider. I do not like spiders.
Kill it.
So my automatic response is just because fire. And wait, does this actually? No. It only takes damage, but it doesn't actually keep burning. So instead, we're going to throw a guiding bolt its way, and that doesn't go anywhere.
And with that, it hits wise. You see the fear, your hands shaking, it just poof, hits next to it as it looks down at all of you.
Damn it. And I'm just gonna do a Corfell and just run.
Okay.
And also to send a quick prayer, like, please let me have this. Like, please.
Please don't let me die here.
Yeah, please don't let me die here. Please just.
Miss Hart succeeds her second saving throw. Cinder, you're up.
Kill it with fire.
It is 20 feet up, so your range is at 30 right now. Just specifying that now.
Would I? Okay. So if I were to unleash, shoot. If I were to unleash, Agnazar Scorcher, would it be able to hit it?
I believe
You
that's
have to
range.
stand like underneath it.
Yeah. If you run to here, I'll say you'll be able to reach him.
I'm gonna do that.
All right, go ahead and cast it.
Here, and then over here, click the thingy. Level 2.
13 dex save. Hey. Oh, that's a 8.
Yeah, bitch.
So it takes the 12 fire damage.
Oh, fire damage. Nice.
Please tell me she's weak against fire.
I can double check that for
It's gonna
Make
be
it
more-
sound like she's a Pokemon. I hope she's
Like-
weak against fire.
It's gonna be like standard drow rules where it's like radiant, daylight.
you. Find out. It hits her and she begins to burn a little bit, but it dissipates and she looks straight down to you, Cinder.
Come at me, bitch.
Maxwell, you're up.
Oh.
I'm gonna try aiding Mercian?
Mercian.
Mercian?
Yeah, Merceau. And what?
In pulling me out of a book!
Roll with advantage when it's on their turn. Which is actually
that's
your
my
turn.
turn.
It's on your turn. My bad, because I put the implementation. This is going to be 20. We are unable to.
Oh my god.
That's when you're up.
I am going to stab a book.
You're stabbing the book?
I'm gonna move up behind it and try to.
Can somebody
Yeah.
try to stabilize Miss Hart?
She's doing fine.
I mean, sure.
She's succeeded in 2 death saves.
But as you also notice, her body is being almost sucked in towards the book.
I didn't know that because I'm dumb. Okay,
It's okay. I was
sorry.
getting to it, but I'm just like, all right. I'm like, someone's gonna help her. I don't need to talk about it. Someone's gonna help her. No, I need to talk about it.
We need to talk about it.
I am so sorry, Miss Hart. It's been a long day.
This thing is consuming anything that's alive or consumable right now.
Okay, so scratch that. I'm going and
Right.
pulling Miss Hart very
Straight
far
check.
away. Alrighty, let's see if I can do this. Strength, please don't fail me.
Oh, yeah.
22!
Yep, half your movement.
I'm pulling her over here.
Okay.
Maybe a little further.
Okay.
There we
Or
go.
fell. Oh wait, I didn't put this beast in there. My bad.
Yay, no.
I need to put that big girl. Oh, natural 20. 4. So, I'm only saying because I forgot. Don't worry about it. Or fill you up.
What?
Okay. You might want to move a position in the turn order.
I will. If I do that now, it'll mess with everything.
Fair. Again, shoot. That's a
That
20.
hits.
10 damage.
All right, with that one actually does stick, and it sticks into her like her large spider rump, and she just keeps going.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I mean,
She scares me too much, so I'm gonna use my full action and bonus action just to dash and like just get to the door. So how much movement?
I'll say yeah. You can get to here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Miss Hart. Nails. Okay. Cinder.
I'm gonna use Chaos Bolt on her.
Roll an attack. Oh, barely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Just pointing that out to everyone. She has a 19 AC.
It's
Oh,
I
right.
forget. Is it the right
It's
or the
all-
left?
It's
Oh, that's
all
right.
of it,
That's
so
right.
12.
Oh.
So it is number 1 is it's acid.
Last damage. Okay. It begins to burn her, but doesn't appear to be doing any extra damage.
Can I do something?
What?
Can I do hold on. What the empowered spell?
You have to
They roll
specify
damage
that
for a spell?
before you cast spell.
Oh. Okay, I'll do it next time.
Alrighty. It
You
is
have
her-
movement.
You do have movement if you wish to use it. You want to head towards the rest of the group?
Yeah, I wanna go. I don't wanna be here anymore.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me.
That better not have been an attack of opportunity.
She doesn't have a 20-foot reach. That's
Right.
physically possible.
All those creatures that have that. Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna climb in here. And it's gonna go. Actually, no. Now
Fuck
it's gonna
you.
Go right here.
Please tell me she attacks the book.
No,
Please.
in fact, she touches the sigils on the ground.
She knows her own house.
She sucks. I don't like her anymore.
And your vision goes black.
You suck.
She put darkness on the place.
Turn order is off. You three, you hit the same door. We're gonna speed through this a little bit. You hit the door. You hit here, and as soon as you guys enter, since I'm assuming you're rushing, the statues begin to move towards you.
Okay. I grab them both and use my teleport to move past them into the next room.
Can you use 2 humanoids, or is it 1? I feel like it's more like Misty Step.
It literally just says me and anyone I'm touching. So it's multiple people.
Alright, that's fine. Say maximum 2 people.
Okay.
You
So
hit the stairs.
So yeah, we move past them into the next room. Hit
You
the
hit the
stairs.
stairs. You run up there. You get to here. And give me a moment. I'm trying to set something up. There. As you run, you hit the door. You burst in. The book's not there right now. The book's gone. I'm saying that right now.
Okay. So we see
Everyone's
bodies, we see spiders on the floor.
You see nothing in here. It is completely empty except for bodies and skeletons. Any of you wish to actually enter?
Are we out of turn order?
For right now, yeah.
I think we should.
Yeah.
Yep, bursting
then-
in.
Hey, you guys burst in, and your vision goes black.
Oh, great.
Okay.
You are all.
I take the time to put away my bow and pull out my short swords.
You have no time. This is instantaneous. It'll take
Okay.
me a second. And so, if you can see the map here, everybody go ahead and put yourselves in here. Max, put yourself right down that center pillar.
Yep.
Have to be extra, don't you, Max?
Had to go and stab a magical
Everybody
book.
put yourself in a random place on the map.
Oh, random place.
Put it in a random place. Okay.
Where's Miss Howard?
Yeah, there is Miss
I'm getting there.
I'm Messian.
And nope, that's not it. Boom.
But
Nope.
F the spider lady.
There we go. No, you guys just don't see her. Aspen, where are you?
Why do I feel like we're on a giant web?
Aspen, are you there? Did we lose Aspen?
Sorry. My mom was saying goodnight.
Okay. Aspen, I threw you here.
Thank you.
Is everybody on the map? Okay. You're in the ceiling if you do that, Max. You can be here. As a pillar. The book is now sealed into this pillar, and you are still being sucked in. And he is going to be right here. Everybody re-roll a turn order because we have re-entered initiative.
Oh, wow.
Holy fuck!
Never gotten double digits for initiative. It's really
Oh my
annoying.
God.
15.
My
One of the things I'm good at.
my shade just rolled itself back up and gave me a fucking heart attack. Oh my god!
There's riders in front of you. So,
I was like, what the fuck?
and with that, Aspen, you all of a sudden you get teleported a few moments, and then Maxwell's in front of you. Miss Hart's on the ground. You see Cinder appear, then Aramid, and then Corfell, and all of a sudden all you just hear, but she's not here. You just see this large dome appears to be in rock.
Hey.
What are you doing, Aspen? Timer's up.
I'm going to scream, somebody help Miss Hart, because I don't have any healing shit on me. And I'm going to run over to Max and aid, Mercian when he can, to pull Max away. Because the fucking book is in the fucking pillar, so I can't stab it anymore.
Siller? Cinder, you're up.
Yes, Siller. Go for it.
Are we is okay, so like what's in this what's in the thing? It's a book?
So right now you see that purple glowing book is now has pretty much up to Maxwell's shoulder being dragged in. You see this large silver-winged horse that's just kind of floating there, like kind of wrapping its head around Maxwell. You can see it's just giving off this radiant energy around him. And then around you, you see fallen pillars. You look to the roof, you don't even see anything. It's just black above. It appears to be going too high, or some sort of mist is above. You see the same green mist floating around here. As we can see around the outsides, there appear to be extra little small ledges. And to the right, there appears to be a little higher of a ledge.
Okay.
Help Miss Hart!
Gonna see if, well, I don't know what the book's doing, so I'm gonna go after it.
Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry.
After who?
You forget to send it also.
Is the book pulling Maxwell in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, then
What are you doing? What are you doing, Cinder? It's up to you. What are you doing? You have 4 minutes.
okay. I guess you know what? I'll just run over and try to help Aspen get Maxwell out.
Okay. Corfel, you're up. You're at
Over here.
3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Easy turn. Holding my action. As soon as I see that dry dirt, I'm pulling the arrows.
Copy that.
Done.
All right. Make a perception check, Corfel.
Oh, you know, that thing I'm great at. Whatever that is. An 18.
18.
Does a Corfel, does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Does a 15 hit? No, 16 hit?
Yeah.
16 hits?
Yeah?
Okay.
I'm
And
running
that
right
all
over
hit. So all 3 hit, as all of a sudden 3 arrows fly out.
Would I not then also get my held action?
You cannot see her. So if you want to take an attack with disadvantage, I'll say you can fire in the general direction it came at.
It's fucking worth it. Yeah.
Okay, roll an attack with disadvantage. Yeah, and it flies. It flies wide.
Okay, so I get hit with 3.
Yeah, I'm doing damage. Sorry, I'm trying to do math. 25 points of damage.
Okay!
As 3 hours go. And it is Ermin's turn.
Okay, I'm using my movement to get to here, because that's 30 feet.
Okay.
I am then going to cast at 3rd level Prayer of Healing. And if
Okay.
I'm correct in thinking that heals everybody that amount,
Yeah?
Is it a
Yeah.
radius? Is it? What's
It's
the
range is 30 feet.
Yeah.
But because as well of my higher casting, because I get that because I'm a
Everybody gets-
disciple of life, get 2 plus the spell's level, so I believe that's an extra 4?
Okay,
Extra
so
5. You said
Yep.
level.
5.
everybody heals 17, and Miss Hart is
Oh
up.
no, sorry. No,
What?
because we can't cast 3rd level spell yet, so it's at 2nd level.
Okay,
So
Sorry.
extra 4.
So
so
it's 4.
so it's 16.
16.
Everybody
Yes.
gets 16, and Miss Hart is no longer unconscious. She wakes up. She goes, "Where are we?"
No idea. No idea. Get ready. And then I'm... because I can't cast any bonus spells on myself because that was a full spell, I can't do anything. Wait, can I pull out a weapon?
That's a free action. Yes.
Then I will ready my Warhammer.
Actually, you're up.
I'm gonna aid Mercian.
So he has double aid. Okay, that's fine. Because
Wait,
Aspen's also aiding, and it just hasn't been his
Yeah.
turn yet.
Okay.
There's not much else I can do.
Okay, that's fine. It is now Mercian's turn. So we'll go ahead. With how many people are helping him, I'll give him some extra strength too.
It's me and Cinder.
And
And Maxwell.
and
Yeah.
I'll just try to pull me out of a book.
Mm-hmm.
Max, is your HP? Are you bloodied?
Currently?
Yes.
No, because of Airman.
You're welcome.
Okay. That's good because you will have just outright been dead. Your what's your maximum hit points?
40.
40. Okay. Your maximum hit points goes down by 20.
What?
Okay.
That's
So your
bull.
arm is free.
It
As your
just
arm
drained the
comes out,
fucking
it
life
is
out of you.
black.
Mm.
What the fuck is this shit?
Aspen, you're up.
This is why we
Okay,
don't go touching books.
I'm going
person
over
who
to
covers
Miss
the book.
Hart.
Because mine was given to me from a holy person.
You go over to Miss Hart, and she's not looking great, but she's alive.
Run over, and I'm like, "Are you able to fight?"
I think I have to. Yes, I'm ready. I can do this. And you can see she's trying to get ready to get up. I never put her on the turn order. Hey.
I'm going to help her get up.
I mean, might as well. We're at the top of the turn order.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow that. You can help her get up. That's fine.
Is that an action or is that
Why the
just?
hell? Wait, what? Hold on. Sorry about that.
Fine. I was like, why am there?
Aspen, you get 2 turns. You got this.
Okay. Yeah, you help her up. Do you want to make a perception check to see if you can see the creature?
You cut out for a second. Do I
what
want to
else
make
you
a
doing?
perception check for what?
To see if you can find whatever spider it is.
Yes, I want to see the Lady of the Fang in all her unholy glory.
Go ahead and roll a perception check. In fact, since we're at a little standstill right now, everybody roll a perception check.
That's a fucking 7. That is a
Considering
7.
I didn't see her with an 18.
No, definitely haven't seen it.
7.
Oh, 8.
Max, for once, you're the only one who can see.
Max, point her out, please.
She's
Point her out!
30 feet in the sky right here, coming straight at your ass.
Motherfucker.
30 feet.
That hurt like
Feet in
a
the
fucking
She's just looking dead at you in your arm.
With the black arm,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna point up at her with my middle finger and say, "You motherfucker!"
Cinder, it is your turn. I'll say pointing with that, Cinder, you can see this creature, giant, large creature with this hairy arms, just as it just is digging into the walls itself, ripping out stones as it just crawls down. Its body just dangling, moving across, coming straight at you. The face itself has the spider fangs, as well as so does the lower torso, as if the spider itself.
Kill.
Great! I'm gonna spend 2 of my sorcery points
Hey.
on, I'm gonna do Chaos Bolt again, and I'm gonna use Empowered Spell to reroll damage.
Okay, roll an attack.
I'm learning, guys! I'm learning.
Proud of you.
I know!
Mess it up.
Alright, so there we go.
And with that, it goes wide. Hits the rocks next to her, and she kind of just sidesteps out of the way with all of her 8 legs, and just blows a big hole into the ceiling as it falls apart. The sorcery points are... Oh, is that... Do you have to use that after or before you say it? I forget what that one.
It'll specifically say.
What's up? It was just-
Since it didn't work, shouldn't only one of them be spent and not both of them?
Oh no, they're both. If it says
Good
they're
points.
spent, then they're both spent.
What'd you... Empowered spell, you roll for damage, you can spend 1 source point reroll. Okay, so you didn't use any of them because it's after you roll it. I apologize.
Okay, so I still have them.
Yes. Go ahead and... What is Chaos Bolt again? This isn't damage real quick. Hang on a second. Go ahead and roll 2d8 for that last time you said you did it because that was my mistake.
2d8?
Yeah, just roll 2d8 right off the bat. Because I'll add that on because that was my mistake. How about that? Alright.
It's fine.
Horfel, you're up.
Okay, now I can see her. I take the arrows that are embedded in my chest,
Do it.
and I fire one back.
Do it. Do it.
Mixing bloods.
Roll an
That's
attack.
true.
Badass.
Oh!
Oh my gosh!
Nice! Roll damage!
The
Snaps
rage.
the Corfel. Snaps the
I
Corfel.
like it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Is there
Watch
anything-
me shit.
Let's roll that damage. Nice.
Oh, well, there we go.
So,
Ooh.
10, 7, that's 17 points of piercing damage.
Damn.
Yeah.
With that, you
Like
pull
I
the
said,
arrow out
more
from your
fucking
chest.
hang on.
You put it.
That's 18 in total.
No,
Because 6
17.
and 5 is 11.
7. 5 plus 5 is 10. Plus 7 is 17.
Wait, what did I say it was?
18.
How the fuck did I get out? Carry on.
So I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I said 17.
Yeah, hello?
With that, you pull the arrow out. You put it into your bolt. It's dripping with your own blood. You shoot it. She looks down. It goes straight up through by her collarbone and out the other side, ripping a bunch of flesh from her
Ooh.
back.
Ooh. Lucy.
Anything else you doing?
No, but when she looks at me, the look in my eye is just like the steely glare of "you're dead."
Come at me, bitch.
Okay. Gonna take falling damage. Land on the ground. Take points.
Only 2.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, those
she's
points
ice
count.
woman.
And
The
it's going
points add up.
straight at you.
And I smile. As she does.
And it's gonna make a bite attack against you.
Come on.
Be 22. 21.
Yep.
Okay. And it's gonna take, and then you're gonna see this large, long sword come out, and she's gonna make 2 attacks against you with that.
Yep.
Oh, that's only gonna be an 11
Nope.
and a 15.
Just.
Okay, so for the bite itself, the fangs come out and actually just bite your entire arm. You first take 1 point of piercing damage,
Okay.
plus 7 points of poison damage.
Mm-hmm.
The longsword take 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
She just goes wild, just as she kind of almost hisses at you and bites and begins to slash as it latches onto you. Ermine, you're up.
I'm gonna try guiding bolt again.
Roll an
Please
attack.
work this time. 25.
That
Hey!
hits. Roll roll damage.
Oh,
Roll damage.
yeah, I'm trying. Oh, come on.
With that, this large white streak of light streaks out from your hand and hits this, and she cries out this radiant energy, almost begins to do a silhouette of her as she kind of staggers a bit. The next attack has advantage. Maxwell, you have your entire arm from your shoulder down of your right arm is just pitch black like a void. And can you make a wisdom save?
Yeah, I can make a wisdom save. Can I succeed a wisdom save? That is a fantastic question.
Yes, you can.
Barely succeeded. Yeah, your turn.
I'm just gonna attack Mercine and try to mount him.
Oh, he bends his head down and just puts you right up on him. In fact, if you wish to hold your action, you can tell he's going straight for the spider.
Oh, I'm ready for this.
Okay, with that, and this horse is large, and just before you even be able to get yourself situated, you have already lifted off, and with one swift movement, Cinder, your entire being just kind of gets pushed back from the force of the wingspan. It goes whoosh, as you just fly, and both of you just instantly straight there.
That's a what?
That's the
The
Wrong
wind
person.
of the wingspan. Wrong person? Oh yeah, I got it.
It's just like,
I mentioned
thinking-
Cinder and I saw Cinder, so I grabbed Cinder. All right.
Like, why am I over there? What the fuck?
If you wish for Mercine to make an attack,
if he wants to, yeah. I don't care what he does.
roll a d20 and add 4. Actually, add 6.
Dice ruler.
Okay,
Wow.
misses. Okay. Tries to do a hoof attack, it just outright misses. All right, go ahead. What are you gonna do? That was so anticlimactic.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
As it comes, and the flight of the speed, it went to do an attack, but instead changes its mind as it kind of turns its body to allow you to get the full view. Of
Wait a
what it's
second.
gonna do.
The next attack had advantage because
Oh, roll again.
Mm.
70.
That misses.
What?
It tries to hit, and the spider leg just lifts up its leg and kind of bats it out of the way and kind of lands, spins around where its back is facing it, so you have full purchase of what you want to do.
That was a waste of spell.
No, because whatever you do still has advantage.
It hasn't hit yet.
Okay, cool.
I guess it's gonna be. Can I hit with a dagger?
Yeah, you're within melee.
Alright.
Tell
So
me
it's
what
still
you do.
advantage.
Yes, it is.
24.
4 hits.
8 piercing damage. That's max damage.
8 piercing damage? Nice. Let me read something to that real quick. No, that did not have advantage. It says the next attack rolled against this target before your next turn has advantage. So it's not if it hits, it's just the next attack roll.
So 21.
21 still hits. 8.
The 8 piercing damage.
That you go and you just, I don't know how you're better with your bloody weapon than you are with your spells. But
I know.
you sink your blade into it and you actually sink into the body with, are you using your black arm or the other arm?
Yep.
Okay, you just sink into the body. She looks
For the
she-
spite.
She looks mortified that the hand just touched her. Like pure fear just entered her body.
touch her again.
This heart is actually gonna get up. She's gonna walk here. She's gonna use a special ability where all of you see she kind of bends down almost like in a running stance, her body almost ignites as from her feet starts glowing this like yellow fire-ish energy and slowly begins to consume her. It's growing and growing, and she has to use her whole
Are you
to be able to do
literally
this.
she's having like a Natsu moment?
Kinda. But it is loading up, if you will. It is buffering. So Aspen, it's your turn.
All right.
You just see Miss Hart kind of get down ready as you see her whole body begins to slowly glow, and it's slowly growing. We see it's taking time.
All right. I am gonna move over here. And I'm gonna try and slice off one of her legs.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
No, that
Working
doesn't
with
hurt.
that, you try to swipe, and it does connect, but it just doesn't hit. That hair is actually really tough and spiny, and just glances off.
God damn it.
You do anything else? You still have second wind.
I thought I already used.
Never playing with
Second
dice.
wind
Stop
is
it.
heal
Second
yourself.
wind is you get a D10 of healing.
I'm dumb.
You gonna use that?
I'm good, actually.
Okay, Cinder, you're up.
Health-wise.
If I cast the cantrip
I'm so dumb.
the Ray of Frost, am I gonna hit anyone?
Well, it has partial. Well, no, because it's a large creature. It's towering above them, so you still have a clean shot. If you're on that one, maybe.
Hopefully not. There we go.
And with that, and it just fizzes out. It kind of dodges it and goes right past Corfel's shoulder as it hits the back wall behind you, Corfel.
Sorry.
And Corfel.
Okay. Dropping bow. Drawing short sword.
Mm-hmm.
Slicing.
Roll attack. Let's roll some good hits.
17.
Why is that as Aramid?
I don't know, but that's a 17.
Okay. Oh. You connect, but it parries it with their own longsword.
What the hell?
Oh, it's because I was given control
Yeah.
of your sheet and it came up with your name.
That's
Okay.
all. That's just the name. It's not their actual attack, so you're alright.
I do have a short sword, but
No, that's not your. It's not for your character sheet. You're alright. But you do
Okay.
miss.
I know because mine's +5 and ours is +6.
Keeping them within melee range, I'm going to move to here.
Copy that. Anything else?
Nope, that's me done.
It is their turn. They will spin around and they're going to do a bite. Oh man, you scared the crap out of them. In fact, she's going to use her longsword attack against you, Max, and try to attempt to cut off the arm.
Oh no.
Don't need it.
That's a 7,
Miss.
5,
It's a miss.
and they don't want. They're gonna bite. They're gonna bite you because they keep. Well, actually, Mercian's in the kind of the way, so they're gonna bite Mercian. 15. Does that hit them? It does. 20 points of damage. Oh, 19. Hey. That's their turn. Next up is Aramid. As you can just see, it bite into this. Appears to be a celestial horse, as it pierces the body. But when it kind of releases, instead of blood, it's just pure light. As well as you feel some movement in your pocket, Maxwell.
Quick question.
Yes.
If I cast a bonus action spell, I can cast an action cantrip, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm casting a spiritual weapon as my bonus action.
Copy that. Where are you putting it? Here?
So where do you... Yeah, sure, we'll go there.
I gave you permission to move it. Or whenever you want to move it. But there, go ahead and make an attack.
I already have...
Oh, misses.
Yep, and
So-
then as my action,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to do Sacred Flame.
Or roll an attack. Oh no, it's
She
a
has
save,
to
right? It's
make-
a dex save.
Yep.
What's your DC? It fails. Don't worry about
14.
it. It's 11. So 4 points of radiant damage. Nice. As all of a sudden you feel this radiant hit. Doesn't appear to do any extra damage, but the bright light coming from the radiant damage in itself just causes her arms to kind of go up and cover her eyes, and she goes.
So she's blinded for her next turn.
Mm,
So turn. No,
more flavor.
China.
Sorry, it's flavor.
No, I don't like this flavor.
I'm sorry, Maxwell. You're up.
Kill.
Just stab it again.
Go for it. Do you do anything about checking? Never mind.
9.
Get it off advantage.
That misses as it, and she just parries it. It just with her actually flailing backwards, you just goes out of your reach. Anything else?
Free speech. Are you okay, Mercian?
This beast will not hurt me. I stand among you now as ally.
It's no Mercian.
Destroy with your dominance. Roll an attack for missing. Unless you wish for it to do something else. You command this beast, by the way. This is your beast.
I'm letting him do whatever the crap he wants.
Why are you rolling garbage?
Because Mercian cannot attack with his
Oh my god.
wings.
With that,
Just
it just
roll a
basically-
straight
it just begins
d20.
to kind of hit the ground and try and get closer a little bit, but the spider is kind of keeping at a distance. She's now gone Super Saiyan, everybody. You see that the yellowish energy glows her entire body. She looks up, and in a straight line, almost like in a flash, you just see a radiant whoosh as her sword comes up, and she just slides against the ground. She now has a possibility to crit on an 18.
Hey!
And she misses entirely with a 9. And she just and just swipes and misses entirely. And now all of attacks of her have an advantage. She goes, crap. And Aspen, you're up.
Stab, please.
Roll an attack. Well, you have to get with a melee. Well, either way, you miss. You're
Yeah.
just trying to swipe at it. Your fear against this creature is just getting to you as it looks down, the piercing purple eyes, as it shows its fangs and begins kind of rubbing together. You see the blood of Corfel still on
I
it.
hate spiders.
Anything else?
Bonus action. Don't have action.
Okay. Cinder, you're up.
Getting
Book
really
is still glowing in front of you, by the way.
Kill the book.
Don't go near it.
Stab it.
Don't go
Don't
near it.
stab the book!
Don't touch it.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Alright, sure. I'm gonna do Firebolt into the book.
Okay, don't even roll it. And just consumes it instantly like the spell never took.
That was a nat 20.
And that 20 as well. I'm sorry,
That
but
was a
it
waste, nat 20.
consumes the spell entirely. When the moment it enters
Damn
your
it.
hand, you can see the spell gain to create, and then it almost takes the arcane energy from your hand and just takes it and rips it out of you and just consumes it.
Fuck.
Or fell.
Okay, for my bonus action, I'm casting Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Knew I should have done it towards.
I go back here, pick back up my bow,
Yeah.
and then after using 10, I use 5, 10, 15, 20.
Act of opportunity?
No, she doesn't.
Oh, that's right. That's your special ability. My apologies.
Well, no, that's not even. That's just part of Zephyr Strike.
Yeah.
So, and then I haven't used an action, so I'm gonna fire,
Roll an attack.
and hopefully this hits.
Hopefully it crits.
Let me check to see if Zephyr Strike, because I think Zephyr Strike does something for my next attack. And I don't know if it's just plus damage or it's something else. Oh, it gives me advantage. Okay.
I did something.
Yeah. Oh, it gives me advantage and extra attack. Okay, let's go. Advantage.
Crit.
Hey! Oh, damage.
So DM, is the extra damage crit as well?
Yeah, it is considered extra damage. So, yeah. That's critical.
So we'll roll for this first. That's that.
That's gonna be a 20,
25.
25.
Okay, and so then the extra... I get an extra d8 force damage. So what am I rolling?
2d8.
Okay.
5.
32.
Yeah.
Eh.
33.
I'm fucking
Oh.
pissed!
As you release this arrow, it turns and you do see it shoots through technically her throat. As it passes through, you see she staggers, but it appears like she's not actually breathing through her humanoid throat. She's not looking good.
Good.
She never did in the beginning.
Oh, anything else you doing?
I shout out like an elvish war cry that I guess none of the people speaking elvish would recognize because it's a completely like Eldarin culture
They
thing.
all have their circlet, remember? So everybody here can speak English. Or
No,
understand
only
it.
3 people.
Not, I was gonna say not because Maxwell gave. Wait, no, yeah,
No,
everyone
everybody can understand it.
Yeah, because of the way we distributed the circlets, everyone
Aw.
understands Elvish. Yeah, it's an old Eldarin war cry that no one recognizes, but you can tell it's very like guttural and filled with a good bit of malice toward this woman.
Okay. Woof. You see that as it pierces through the back of her throat, you can just see the innards and the actual jugular, the everything in its throat just hanging out as the flesh begins to kind of like peel back.
Ew. Yeah.
No, it is. You did some damage, man. That was really
Mm.
good.
That's beautiful.
Why'd you stop? There we go. It looks around and sees that it's at an extreme disadvantage.
Just die already, please. Raven.
Oh, sorry.
Ah!
Good, you're good. Roll
So
20
dark.
being really dumb.
How dare it?
Dark. And for Miss Hart and Aspen and everybody, well, for Miss Hart and Aspen, your whole vision just goes black. You cannot see anything.
Great.
Everybody else, this dark black smoke begins to as darkness has been cast.
Mm.
Herman, how are you doing?
I have no idea.
You're literally
They're
like,
at them at the edge. What are they gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Look, can I see in or not?
No, it's just a black fog of smoke. Think of the ship of what 24 did.
Okay, in that case, then.
just aim high and fire something.
Or use your spiritual weapon because it's technically not affected by the disadvantage of darkness. Just saying.
Well, that's a bonus action as well to use it, so.
Gonna use it?
I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon, yes.
Bonus attack.
20.
Barely hit, roll damage.
11.
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Well,
her
it's
face
a very
and smash her.
ornate hammer. So it will just go clock her straight under the jaw. And from the tear that's already happened at the jugular, it's just going to rip further and her head's just going to pop off like a cork on a champagne bottle.
So before the darkness actually dissipates from the concentration, you just see this drow head pop out of the darkness. It dissipates as it hits the darkness and and you have in this battle. You now
Yay.
all stand there breathing hard, Miss Hart. Oh, good job. I'm sorry I missed. Oh.
Maxwell is just gonna fall off this horse.
Yeah,
He's
this
just not giving a crap.
yeah,
Maxwell,
this
make
is
a
the
wisdom
point
save.
where, like, takes a knee.
And you guys begin to kind of catch your breath.
Just not give a care.
Yeah, you just fall off the horse, and As you begin to fall off, you're actually caught by the wings and lowered to the ground.
He's like,
Thank
bitch,
you.
you ain't breaking your legs today.
If
You
shall
go back
obey
into the
me,
purse.
call upon me, and I will come. And Pearl
Wait!
comes
Damn
down.
it.
Voice in just your head goes, I am yours. Do not overuse this power, or I will become your nightmare.
I don't doubt that one bit. You're just saying that out loud, so everyone just hears that.
What?
What you guys doing?
Does anybody need healing?
Is the book still going crazy?
Yeah.
You
Okay, we need
you
to.
hear very heavy breathing.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have Cinder try
Whoa,
something.
whoa, sorry.
Everybody's
what-
talking. Stop. Take turns. Be curious to your players. Corfel, you are talking.
At the reply of, does anyone need healing? You hear very heavy breathing as Corfell is struggling to stand, holding the gap in his shoulder.
What were you
If she'd have hit him again, he would have been unconscious. I was at 8.
at? Do it.
I run over.
And there, what you were saying.
She's gonna get close to it, and she's gonna take a dagger and stab it.
Are you dumb?
Gosh!
Are you dumb?
Okay.
Do I see this? Can I yell no?
No, because you're on the. Well, make a perception check with disadvantage there, Max, as you're just kind of on your back.
Oh my fucking god. Oh.
I need to do. What's this? There we go. That's the right music. Hold up.
15?
15.
Ellie,
I'll say
I
you see it.
swear to God.
No! No!
Do you stop, Cinder, or do you continue?
Yes, you stop.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I was gonna try throwing the dagger in there.
Are you gonna throw it, or are you stabbing it?
Because you said you were gonna stab it before.
Well, I want to stab it, yeah.
What are
but
you
is it
doing,
gonna do
Cinder?
something bad?
What are you doing? I want to hear what you're doing. What you doing, girl?
Not doing anything.
Cinder,
Doing.
for the love of all things on the surface and underneath the drowsity, do not stab that book.
Make a wisdom save, Maxwell.
Does not give a care.
Wow. Damn. You're doing pretty good. All right. What are you doing, Cinder?
You know what? In that case, I'm gonna take I have a quarterstaff. I'm gonna take that out, and I'm going to jab it.
Hey, we're on attack.
2 hands.
I just want to see you get in that one and be sucked in entirely.
Not 20.
The moment you bring it close, you feel it getting sucked in. If you want to continue, you have a feeling it's going to rip it out of your grasp and suck it in entirely.
Should I roll damage?
You're not. I'm giving you a heads up that it's probably going to get ripped out of your grasp because you rolled a nat 20.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna take it back.
Hey, keep your staff. I recommend that. You realize stabbing this thing might not be the thing you're supposed to do.
I'm just gonna try shutting it down. So I'm gonna try throwing magic at it. Some more magic. Oh, I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna freeze it.
Okay. What are you casting?
Ray of Frost.
And with that, the moment you begin to cast in front of it, it just rips out the magical energy and sucks it in entirely.
Okay, how about this? No more magic because every single time we throw magic at it, it just sucks it up.
Max wisdom save.
Can we try closing the book? Does not give a care. Maxwell does not care.
I know! It's the weirdest thing. Like,
Aramed's gonna go over just to check. She's gonna have a look at this book. Can she read the writing?
what do you speak?
I don't get what's going on here with this book of Maxwell.
Please tell me this.
You do not.
Is the
Foreign language is glowing in this purple energy as it continues to write and flip the page, continues to write, flip page, It's towards the end of the book. 3/4 in.
Regan.
Time to leave.
Maybe
I
we let it.
pick up her head.
Maybe we let it write itself out.
That's
Actually, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon over
Ooh.
near the
Grab
book,
head,
and if
Glorfel. You bring your spiritual weapon over. The Sark comes over.
I'm gonna try and like shut the book with the spiritual weapon, as in like just touch the front cover with the spiritual weapon and like try to shut the book.
And your spiritual weapon is gone.
Oh, great.
As it touches it and just sucks into it instantly. Boom, an instant page is done. It
I'm
was
looking
like
for a
half,
door.
it's like half finished, and then all of a sudden, as soon as you touch it, the whole page was done. It flipped to the next one. You see a golden arch glowing right over here.
That's not good.
I think it's time to leave before the book finishes. Don't want to see the end results of that. I'm going
How
bye.
do we get out of here?
Through the golden arch.
I'm searching this drow for any gold pouches or the drow coins, and then I'm leaving.
Investigation check.
Alright. Yep, okay.
I will go
Where
and
am I
aid
going?
Max. Maxwell, I will aid you.
Hey, advantage with the. So you two. So Corfel, Cinder leave. Aspen, are you leaving as well right now?
I wanted
Ooh.
to. Is it writing in Infernal?
It is.
What does it say? What does it say?
You want it to be whispered?
Sure.
Hey,
Oh, you so and so.
I'll drag it. Okay. You see your.
Wrong person. Wrong person.
Fuck
Wrong
you.
person.
Hi.
Hello.
That's my bad. I was so close that it must have misclicked. You read essentially because there's a lot of it's gibberish, but you will be able to analyze that it is. It's opening a portal to the abyss,
Oh.
and it's trying to let something through,
Okay.
and it's finishing itself.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
I mean, I'm gonna give you the short stuff of it because everything else just won't make sense. 'Cause You're not a
Yeah.
magic person, so yeah.
Can I try like a spell on you or
Okay.
something?
Okay, guys, we need to get the fuck out of here right now.
Pause. Maxwell, nat 20, sir. I will say, Aramid and Maxwell, since you're both there, you'll see everything since you're assisting. That wand that one guy was using,
Mm-hmm.
she's taking it.
Mm-hmm.
You want it
Grabbing
to be secret between you two, or okay? Well, you grab that. You find 200 drow coin. You find a long sword and a long bow.
I'll take that. And that.
You find 20 arrows.
I'll take those as well.
You find a key. What appears to be out of the house.
I'll take the key of the house and the coins.
You see another key that appears to be maybe to a separate house. It has an address on it.
We'll take that.
With a nat 20. Okay, I was just like, what'd you see? Oh, it's a nat 20. What am I thinking about? You will see all over her body. There's just a bunch of different tattoos of not tattoos, but like almost carved into her.
Scarification?
Yeah, scarification, sure, of just like her emblem, herself, and like on her back, you can see it looks like there's a council, and there's like about 8 of them. They're surrounding the center sphere. There's something coming out of the sphere. Large hands kind of grouping through, and the other hand's reaching out, and it's a black hand. It's a wisdom save. Fail.
Both of us.
No, just the one.
Oh.
Fail this for once in my life.
Does not give a care!
Holy crap! Okay. I love it. Love it. Dang. Okay. That's all you got.
Oh,
Let's get out and just start running.
Yeah, Aspen's
Yep,
gonna
I will
grab
run
his heart,
after.
and I'm going to dash.
Okay, you guys able to run. I need you to make one more wisdom save, Maxwell, sir.
15. This be the one I fail.
It actually is because the book almost finished, and before it was 15, the DC's slowly gotten higher.
Oh my gosh!
Did everybody wait for Max or no? I will be honest with your answer.
Yeah, he's right here.
Okay.
Well, he's with us, and I was with him, so I was running with him.
I need to check something on your sheet.
I swear to God, if this is another space situation, I am.
How many spells have you casted, Maxwell?
I have no spell slots left.
I'm scared for my life now.
I'm scared for Max's life right now.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You doing that one?
And then, you gotta do the other thing, right?
Short or long?
We'll go with
Oh
long.
my god, I'm about to be stabbed.
Yeah. Actually, no, because you don't have that. Never mind. Sorry.
I don't have swords.
I need you to make a con save.
Okay. 20.
You're gonna take half of this.
Oh god.
What's your max HP?
36?
What's that divided by 2?
18.
Your maximum hit points have gone down to 18.
What?
As you just feel Maxwell puts his black hand on the back of your neck and begin to squeeze. Maxwell, you have completely stopped and you've just been squeezing the back of Aramin's neck now. Aramin, you were stopped dead in your tracks from this arm. Now, Cinder and Corfel, you left early, correct? Well, Corfel turned off everything, so I'm going to assume they left. Cinder, you left with them, correct? Cinder?
Sorry.
Okay,
I'm here. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we left.
Okay, so you two are gone. So it's Miss Hart, Aspen, Maxwell, and Airman. Airman, what are you all doing? This hand just... Maxwell just goes dark.
I'm gonna tackle Max off of Airman.
Make a grapple check. So, athletics, Maxwell, roll, acrobatics. Add, you're actually going to be adding 4 more to that. So that's going to be 20.
God damn it.
Well, because he's holding me, I'm gonna try this.
Special creature can either... To him or to you?
On him.
Nothing happens. As you see,
Nothing.
his eyes now are green. Come to me. Raise me.
Hey.
Max.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, because you cast that. Max, I would like for you to roll a d20 towards Aspen with your hand.
Oh, fuck you, no.
Just roll straight d20.
Oh.
And add 7.
Oh.
Does that hit?
14 doesn't hit. If you add
Plus
7,
7.
probably
What's your maximum hit points?
34.
17.
Now you are at 17 maximum hit points. As
Ew.
now,
Is that?
go ahead.
Is that like just for now, or is that like permanent?
We'll find out.
Well,
So make a dexterity saving throw, Max. Normal dex.
oh fuck you.
So you take nothing. I would like for you to roll a d20 towards Miss Hart.
Miss Hart, run!
Actually, no, she hasn't gone yet, so she gets a turn.
Run!
Max, is that you?
No!
Max, you are able to answer. Actually, roll a wisdom save.
16.
Yes. And with her action, she's going to attempt to cut off your arm. Is your armor class?
17 currently.
Roll a 24.
Oh!
Sword. And you see that sword again begin to glow, but this time is pure white.
Whoa.
Oh, is she gonna cauterize it as soon as it cuts off like a lightsaber?
That is 30 points of radiant damage.
I'm down.
No,
I am not
because
helping you out.
Because that transferred all the way to the arm, and your arm is severed from the shoulder. as it just drops and begins to move on its own.
Ah!
All around. Max, you feel no pain. As all of a sudden you look down to your right, and almost from the ethereal plane itself, your arm begins to shimmer and is returned.
What the fuck is this shit?
The hand begins to scramble towards the book.
Stab it!
So we'll actually walk over to it, stab it, kind of go through it, lift it up, and she's gonna go over to the book. She's gonna hold it there for a moment. You can see that sword glows again, and she's gonna stab again and pour all the rest of the radiant damage she can into it, and it dissipates, and the book closes. Don't touch books anymore, okay? And she walks.
Can I trust my own?
Nope.
I'm gonna turn around and first I'm gonna punch Max.
Gonna punch Max?
Yes. Because I'm very angry.
Okay, we'll roll a strength check. You're so beat. You just you tap him on the arm.
And you just see, I look at you and you see my eyes start to fill with tears. And just a very croaky, you suck.
I'm so sorry, Aspen.
And he
And
kind of
Max will
goes
just
over and
pull him
hugs
into
you.
In your mind, Max, you hear, dominate them. Show your power. Why do you show mercy? And this sounds like mercy.
uh,
A ruler that rules with fear draws assassins. A ruler who rules with love and compassion will receive love and compassion.
And with that, you guys enter in the portal.
I hate you, by the way. You suck.
Me?
I'm so sorry.
You guys make your way back outside of the house, where the man's already waiting, the man with no name. Is it done?
Yeah.
And you
I
just
popped her head like a cork.
you see me like clutching onto Max, like on like his once injured arm. I'm just like holding it to my chest and like trying not to cry.
Chlorophyll
I'm
hands over
staying
the head.
away from him.
Maxwell is not smiling right now. His face is just worry.
Mr. Popcorn sends his regards, as well as this. And it's just a large sack of caramel corn. Yeah,
Yay.
pressing business elsewhere, apparently. But, you have done us a great deed, and we'll keep up our bargain. Do you have anything else on her person? Keys, perhaps?
Yeah, there was this one with an address on it, and Max picked up another key.
May I have both of them for the guild, please? We may use her house.
I already handed the key over to him.
Both of them?
I only had one, Max had the other.
Max?
Yeah, nobody ever kid.
Thank you. Now, let's get you to the surface. Mind you, it's gonna be a bit travel, but we'll get you there.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. I said that.
I've made a. Wait, you said that, not
I
him.
said, oh, okay. Like, I did it really well. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, that was my
Right,
fine,
right.
no, that's me.
Sinir looks at him and is just looking at everyone else. I once thought that coming here was a bad idea. And I was the first one to say we should just.
Where did your accent go?
God, sickness.
It's called sickness.
Ooh, ah.
Getting down with the sickness.
Thanks for putting out my accent. I need that. When we first came here, I was the first one to say that we should leave. We should pay no heed, no attention to them. I was looking down on them. But this fellow over here has showed me something. We can't leave yet. Something has to be done. The history that I have learned, it can be changed. And perhaps fate has a way of letting us go on different paths that we ourselves didn't know we would find. There are people here that are being tortured, and I know it's the way that they have learned, but on another side, they're happy because it's not hurting them, but there's someone here that needs to be overthrown. And she kind of looks at everybody.
I think we just overthrew someone.
Aspen nods.
No.
Scary spider check.
That was one thing that had to be accomplished, but in order for everyone to live freely and to have a chance at life, we need to get rid of Ashin. Loft. We need to get rid of Loft.
Who's
This Corfel, please tell me Corfel does that.
Yes. that much of a condescending laugh.
Wolf, at least a little bit of Wolf.
I know that she's a fucking god.
Lesser date?
who's Lolf?
Wolf is a deity. As much
Aspen
as
just gives you a look.
is the
Are
ruler
you
of the world.
kidding right now?
No, they are.
Are you
quite honest.
high? Did she inject you with something?
Cinder,
You want us to kill a god?
I see you have the best intention going forward. But I just had my ass handed to me by a book.
And I literally got sliced zapped by the black hand of him.
Yeah, we're both not looking.
Cinder.
I know.
You're fantastic. I've got to say, you changed at a flick of a wing. Eyes, snap of the fingers. It's good. I don't know if it's a pro or if it's a flaw, to be quite honest with you. But I mean, that's a compliment. Now's not the time for that. Go, learn, do what you can from up there, and we'll continue to do what we can from down here. The time is right. I'm sure you'll come back and return with the ability to do so. For now, your friends are at risk, and we need to get you to where the sun shines. I trust you'll return one day.
And she just kind of looks down, defeated. But then she looked. Oh, go on.
Go.
Oh, and she just kind of. Well, yeah, as she looks down, she's listening to him.
This isn't a defeat. This is a win. You did so much for us, and I appreciate it. But one can only ask so many things without giving something in return. And quite frankly, popcorn isn't a payment for me. So, I think you all need some sun. I would say I hope to see you again, but to be quite honest with you, I rather hope you don't come back down here.
No offense, but neither do I.
With that, let's get you on your way.
Before that,
Wait,
Cinder walked.
can we-
with-
Can we pick up our stuff?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Before that, just because I want everyone
Yeah?
to see this, Cinder walks over to the man with no name, and she hugs him. She hugs him.
You see his eyes wide and looks down. It's like, is this normal? Like, I looks at all of them.
She's a hugger. It's
Just kinda-
Aspen kind of just gives a shrug.
One
Maxwell's
arm
just gonna motion. She's like, hug back, hug back.
He'll bring up an arm and kind of just tap your back. Good.
What is
Good
this?
job. Out. Oh, no way. Like, this kind of pushes you off slightly.
He's like awkward
Sir,
cough.
Yes.
I know you and Aspen are in the whole trading deal. He's gonna pull out the bag of 200 drow coins. Does anybody need anything? Before we head up.
I'll do you one better. I can exchange those, if you will, for normal gold.
That would be fantastic. And could I also get incense? Very good.
Oh, just quickly.
Yes.
Can anybody here wield a longsword?
I could.
Yes, Ben, you can as well.
I only wield short swords. Sorry.
I'm a shorty.
I'm incredibly small.
I know,
Thank
but
you.
you could.
To
wield
be
the long sword.
completely fair, a dagger has came really handy.
Well, I guess need to know if anybody can wield a longsword. If not, we can sell it.
I mean,
Well, I will pay for that as well, if you don't want it.
Bessfell, do you want it?
If it's magical,
What?
well then you can have it.
Okay. Well, do you
It's
want
magical. No, it's not.
What?
A longbow? Anybody else can you wield a longbow? Cinder?
Oh, longbow. Yes.
I'm sure if I was taught, I could learn.
Cinder is an elf. You can use a longbow.
High elf, they're not a wood elf. Are they proficient still?
It's elven weapons training. They know how to use a bow.
Oh, cool. Alright.
Oh,
Wood elf thing.
Cinder? Here's a longbow. Here's 20 arrows. Bessfell? Corfell? Whatever. You can still keep my 10.
Why are you giving it away, though?
It was
Because
from-
I can't use this.
That, does the party wish to split the gold right now?
Yes.
Everybody gets 100 gold pieces.
Ooh.
How much for the longsword?
You'll get 12 gold for that because he's nice. And everybody can add an extra 100 as they pay you 500 gold.
Oh.
So how much does everyone
so
get?
you all
200?
get 200 gold pieces.
And 2, because I'll split the money 6 ways from the longsword.
Max, you're given free incense. So you can cast your spell.
Oh, do you have anything that will help heal this one's horn?
We have a
Aspen kind of just like puts his hand to his horn and he's like, I honestly forgot about that.
So what did you say?
We have healers, yes. Well, let's get out of the open, shall we?
Yes.
You guys walk off. You gather your things. Aspen, they bring a male cleric who begins to cast greater restoration on your ear, your horn. It is healed completely. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Sir?
You talking to the cleric or no man name? Or no name?
No man name. The man with no name.
Yes.
My friend, seems to have a bit of a problem. I don't know if you have any idea how to help. The book that was going to summon the Lich, he got sucked into it, up to his...
Fighting the Lich. You survived. Good on you, little fella.
He didn't really appear yet. We stopped it in time, but he his arm was caught in it, and it turned black and tried to kill us, so we had to cut it off.
That's interesting. I haven't seen anybody with no arm, but
mean-
without being there, seeing the book, I can't do much for you. But just be proud that somebody was watching over him. Thank the gods. Thank you, Elder Ashley. Strahi, that's it.
What's with
Maybe-
the accent?
I may be a cleric, but I ain't very holy.
Cleric that doesn't know the god he worships.
Thank you, sir.
You guys got your things? Is anything anybody else wishes to do while they're here in the Underdark?
Kinda wanna get this card checked.
I'm actually. Can I?
While
I
you're
give-
thinking, go ahead.
Can I give the book to Mr. No
What?
Name? The Lich book.
Yeah. I didn't know you grabbed it, but sure, I can say you grabbed it. That's fine.
Yeah, because I want to be like, you say what you want to do, and then I'll talk to Mr. No Name after.
What are you doing, Ellen?
I found this a while ago. I was wondering if anybody knew what it was.
If you want to spend an extra day, I can call upon the lady to look at it.
Are we going today, or can we stay an extra day?
I was.
Drinks are on me.
You guys
I
spending
would
an extra
prefer
day?
some sleep.
All right. You guys.
Getting Lily back.
You guys get Lily back. You don't have rubbing alcohol to drink. We'll say for the sake of remedy because of time. You guys get your drinks. Whoever decides to drink. We could do a mini side off campaign of what goes on then later. I will say after the long rest, everybody's max HP goes right back to what it was.
Oh,
Thank
thank goodness.
fucking Lord.
So yours
Thank you.
maximum. Yeah. I knew
Oh,
that was
man.
everybody. And the lady does come. She looks at the card, and the moment you show her the card, you want this to be a whisper.
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and the whisper. Okay. She looks at this card, and you see her eyes go wide. It's the first real reaction.
Oh, I
you've
see
got.
what?
Wide.
Okay.
She looks down and she goes, "This is the first time you heard her voice. It's smooth, it's quiet, but it commands the room." Does that make sense?
Smooth, quiet, commands the room.
Where did you get that?
Strange guy who tried to kill people. Something, maybe been something to do with the undead. I found it in a cragstone
Oh,
when we investigated his weird place.
darling. That
Yeah?
is a card from the deck of many things. You don't know what that is, do you? This is the first time she's ever spoke.
Never heard of. Hang on, wait, do I have to roll a history check?
Sure, go for it.
I'll roll it in public as well, just so they ask what the hell was happening. 8, so no, never heard of it. Never heard of it.
There are many cards like it, but none of them are the same. They have the power to destroy the entire universe, or to grant great things. If you draw the card, you must specify you are drawing the card, and the card will give shape to what it is. But you cannot reverse whatever the card draws. This is the most powerful artifact on every plane of existence.
I really have no idea where that card is.
Not unless you draw it. I will tell you this, there is a prophecy. You may do what you wish, I will not take this from you. The prophecy stands. If you collect all of the cards and call upon a being of the cards, the being is unnamed, you will get something even better than the cards themselves. So if you flip but just one, that possibility cannot return.
But I only have the one. How do I'm assuming it's going to be 51 like a regular deck, or is it including the amount of jokers as well?
I believe there's less, but there have been some cards I will return, but there is one that says the ones that are left you should be collected. Now, mind you, elves have spent their entire lifetime searching for this and have yet to find one. You are a mighty lucky girl. I would pay a great sum for that card.
I don't think I want to sell it. I'm sorry, but I just...
10,000 gold.
I know, I'm trying to... I have what I want to say in my head, but I'm just trying to remember the name of it. Have you ever heard of the 5 elements?
I have.
Then you know we care not for money.
And what can I bestow upon you for trade?
I don't want to trade. I'm sorry. But I don't.
I'm willing to go 50,000.
I'm sorry, but you can offer however much you like. I'm not gonna take it.
And be mighty careful with that card. For the moment someone knows, I will not doubt there will be assassins from every plane to hunt you for that card.
I don't really show it off all that much. I just wanted to know what it was.
I just want you to be wary and to have the knowledge. But up to you to fulfill the prophecy and collect all, or to flip the card if you wish. Just know, it can destroy everything or grant everything, depending on the card you choose. With that, she walks away. Head back.
So,
Let me back my card.
No.
She hands it back, right?
Oh yes, oh yes. I will say,
Thank you.
everybody would have heard part of that conversation because she wasn't quiet for it. She goes, I'm willing to offer you 50,000 for it.
Oh.
Money?
And you hear that,
Maxwell's just gonna stand straight up, walk over, hands on Airman's shoulders. I think we will keep this.
and she
You don't have to worry, Max.
curtsies and walks away. Now,
I'll do a side of like catch Steve Bob back. Like,
we will have a moment for this moment. If people wish to have this bar moment, we will do it, but not tonight. You guys spend your rest. You have some fun. Wake up the next morning, and there's a carriage waiting for you, and you'll begin to ride out.
Wait,
Queen's name. Yes?
I need my claws back.
Oh, that's right. Alright, there's a lot of stuff happening tonight. I feel bad. Apologies, everybody, for being late.
You're fine.
and I want to do the thing. You gotta tell me when I can do the thing. Okay, just letting you know.
When you're the next morning when you do wake up, they are waiting for you on your dresser with just a note that says they are well prepared and ready for use.
Yay.
See, they're fixed by the drow magic.
That's cool.
What damage did I say they did before?
Let me scroll down. They did +4. They did 1d4 plus 4 slashing damage.
That's right. Okay, that's what I did. With that, I will say, I would say that for the next session. But When you guys get ready to head out, you do see the lady. You do see Man of No Name. And Cinder kind of jumps out of the cart and gets everybody's attention.
Yes.
What are you doing?
You will no longer address me as Cinder. I am Arabella Avalon.
What?
She's become an adult.
What?
She's become an adult.
Aspen just looks at you really confused.
I give her a very low bow. Like I somehow hinge my waist so that my nose brushes the floor.
I guess we do that. Like, she'll just bow.
And as I come back up, I go, "Welcome to this world, Arabella."
What?
Another name now.
She's become an adult. When she decides to become an adult, she renames herself.
Is it okay to still call you Cinder?
No.
No.
You see her like quiet as just no.
Just Aspen starts cracking up. Like he tries to keep a straight face, but you see his smile kind of like curve up.
But no, Kofel completely ignores Maxwell, and he goes over to Cinder with the most genuine smile you have ever seen on his face. And he pulls you in for like a proper genuine hug.
Aww.
Aw, she hugs back and is just happy.
So
Thank you.
why does she get to have a new name?
Shh. You feel Miss Hart kind of. I think it might make her better.
Because she's become an adult, she's no longer a child, so she gets to name herself.
I really hope it just makes her more mature.
I didn't change my name whenever I became an adult.
You're not cool,
How
Maxwell.
come she gets to do that?
You
You're
know
not
what?
an elf.
Can we just go home?
More
With that,
That sounds great.
questions?
you guys have about a 2-month travel going back up to the surface. And the day that you do, you are hit with the great sounds of birds, the breeze. You see greenery now entering your vision. The sun hurts. You kind of have to cover up your eyes, but as you breach one of the holes, you look around, and there's a vast green field. Green cheese, green cheese?
Yeah.
You guys, I don't think we're on the same planet
Green
anymore.
cheese, everybody.
Some green
I want to say
cheese.
green cheese, not cheese.
I would
Green
love some
cheese.
green cheese.
Green trees, green cheese, and green grass. A blue sky with a cheesy sun.
Cloudy
And
with
the-
a chance of meatballs.
And the breeze that blows against your skin as you feel you are back on the surface of the material plane.
Before Mr. No Name leaves, I want to run back into.
He does
I'm
not
guessing the
exit the
hole.
cave. Yeah, he ain't going out in the sun.
Well, yeah, because it's gonna hurt him.
Yeah.
I run back into the hole where we came from, and I'm just gonna like, not even stopping, like full on, like, run into him and give him a big hug.
All right. I thought one was enough for 2 months. Good luck, young Aspen. May you forever hold our vows true.
And he kind of like looks up at you and gives you a big toothy smile. You can see his little fangs on the side.
He leans
He's-
in. He goes, "Do you have something to say? Go ahead and say it."
No, he's just really happy.
He goes and he goes, "I highly recommend you do not tell them what the guild is." It's
And
a
Aspen
secret.
kind of cocks his head to the side, and he's like, "I have no idea what you're talking about."
Taps you in between the head. I hope your friends are well, and that your leaders are safe. I will pass word along that they may have perished.
and his smile kind of like dies a little bit, but he's still like, thank you. I very much appreciate that. He gives you like the hand over the heart and low bow.
And he gives it and goes, "You are truly a member of the High God, and I recognize you as one Aspen of High God."
Aww. He smiles. You see his ears kind of like twitch a little bit. He's a happy boy.
Turns around and begins to ride back down. And with that, everybody, we're going to end this night's episode of FAF. That was a long game. My apologies. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, everybody. And I will say this on the stream. You guys are all level 5.
Yeah!
Thank goodness.
So how much XP do we have now?
We'll get to that when we end the stream. But thank you, everybody. I keep looking to the camera, even though the camera's not on. Thank you, everybody, for listening to tonight's episode of FAF. It was an extreme pleasure. Remember, I will not be here for the next 3 weeks. And on the 23rd, there will be no game. But the other 2 days, there will be a game through the great old Dusky. Dusky, go give your 30-second spiel.
Hey! Come join us, because I'm awesome, and this could be a fantastic two-shot, because I'm not going to be there the third day. Sister's graduating. Gonna be there. Yeah.
Alright, but thanks everybody for watching. I hope you love this. We're going to take a little break, at least for me, which is probably a good thing for everybody. But with that, I want to say good night, let your light shine bright, and keep on smiling. Good night, everybody!
Bye!